All right, how you guys doing? Welcome in. This is episode 2. Set it off. Let you guys introduce yourselves.
What's up? I'm Casey,
I'm Jason.
and we are in Ghost Home.
Oh yeah, man. It's good to finally have you guys on. I thought it would be a good second episode. I've known Jason for a good long time, longer than what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I just met Casey recently.
Yeah, man.
So, I don't think of where to start this. So, everyone's been talking about, and I've mentioned this on a previous stream, of this hardcore renaissance. Hardcore's back, baby. You know, but you guys have been here. You guys have been here for a bit.
Yeah. That I was telling Casey in the car, man, that on the way down to a show, I was like, man, I'm glad Freeman and Nate kind of acknowledged that, because I was like, man, hardcore's back. What the fuck you mean, man? What the fuck? We've been here the whole time. Y'all just quit fucking paying attention, man.
Yeah.
but yeah, we've, I don't know, man. A lot of shit. The all ages shit kind of disappeared here, man. So in a way, it was gone, man. There was fucking you could only get a show in a bar, and kind of what Nate said, in a bar, people are there to fucking drink and just party. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about the bands playing and stuff like that. So it was rough for a while. It was real rough for a while, man.
Yeah,
It's there was no scene, dude.
That's one of the things that I've talked about too. In those situations, there are people there to see the band. There are people that come for the band. There are a lot of people who are coming just to drink. And I've been a big drunken idiot before. A big drunken idiot that doesn't like hardcore, doesn't know hardcore, but is kind of interested in it, and they go in there and be a big drunken idiot. It's like a powder keg for a disaster to happen.
I think anybody who's been around who's experienced playing hardcore in a bar has experienced exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, for sure, man. So what is pisscore? One of the questions I've been asked.
It's weird, dude. It started out as kind of a joke. Jason Baker, this dude that mixes our shit, he, I sent him one of our demos, and he was like, dude, this is so fucking pissed. And I was like, haha, West Virginia pisscore, just as a joke.
Right.
But really, man, I don't know when people ask what we do, I don't really know what to say, because we're not really a straight up hardcore band. You know what I mean? We're not metal. We're not hardcore. We're just somewhere floating in the middle. We're not metalcore.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe our sound, really. I just made something up.
So to me, you guys are a hardcore band. I think it's plain to me. I don't know why. This is what I was talking to someone the other day. If I was to compare, I don't even know if it's a comparison. It's a vibe thing. If I was to compare your vibes, I'm this reminds me of Whispers, and they're a hardcore band. People call Whispers a hardcore band.
Yeah,
you guys are just. I love heavy ass shit. That's just what it is. Yeah. You guys are heavy as shit. I that.
I mean, hardcore really is a spectrum.
It's an umbrella.
Too.
Yeah. Band, and you could be anything from title fight to whatever. You know,
nails or some shit. Yeah, and it's all hardcore. But
if you were to talk to someone not in the know and play them Minor Threat, 100 Demons, and Turnstile and tell them they were all the same genre, they would think you're crazy.
There'd be some head scratching for sure.
Yeah, they're how is this the same genre? And it's just well, kind of fuck you. That's why. It's the ethos and everything.
For sure.
We're gonna get a little bit of lore here. Jason, I think I met you when you were in a metalcore band.
Yeah, dude. That's
at a house show. I had never been to a metalcore house show before. I was like, man, these cats got light boxes. At a house show. Standing over light boxes. I'm like, this is crazy. It's a vibe. It was I was probably a big drunken idiot then,
man.
Honestly.
Yeah, we had our dude's dad make those for us, man, and like they were hot. Weird. Like everybody had them.
Everybody had them, man.
Yeah. You know? Everybody had the light boxes.
Yeah, dude. I'll always remember the light. I'm not even like there were a lot of bands had light boxes back then. I feel like not local West Virginia bands, but we booked a lot of touring bands. A lot of them had the light boxes.
Dude, like looking back on it, it's so fucking stupid too. Like just extra shit to throw in the van to take up space. You know? Like now I would never do that.
Like going on runs to like the hardware store and buying those like dish flood lamps and trying to find like cool colored light bulbs.
Dude, we had the boxes and then we had like the floodlights behind the drums and shit.
And then you got like your friend side stage with like the power strip turning them on and off.
Well, what's funny is like we booked you guys before. By the way, for people in chat not in the know, I'm talking about Missing in Maryland. Also, if anyone wants to crack jokes about that, they can. Probably one of the most successful West Virginia bands there from that era. Like as far as like people knowing who you guys are.
Like
it was like that was the shit that
fun,
was
man.
Yeah, of course. Dude, I was in Psych. We were like a joke band. Like Missing in Maryland, like Castle Grayskull. They were also like they were huge. Like
they just came back. Like they just I guess they're putting out a album and playing shows again and shit.
That's pretty cool. Now, I will say, I do like Ghost Home a lot more.
I do too.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's one of the things I like about Ghost Home. There's like a certain thing about it where it doesn't. I don't know how to. Because I want to say this without feeling like I'm throwing shade anywhere to like other bands because it's not the point. But you guys don't sound like a West Virginia hardcore band. Like I feel like there is like West Virginia hardcore has like a couple of sounds that you've had a lot of, and you guys don't check any of those boxes. And part of that is because a lot of those dudes have been in all those bands, so it's part of it. But
it's pretty true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your drummer right now is probably in every band, right? Yeah. So it's just heavy shit. Are you guys like recording any new music soon, or?
Yeah, we're actually gonna go to Bike Path Studios where Vile Mind recorded their stuff. We just gotta tighten up some screws. Like we just finished writing the EP, so we're gonna end up going there. Hopefully within the next couple months.
Yeah,
we just got a new practice spot, man. Well, it's kind of like. We just had a big fiasco with the practice.
Let's get into that because I know the backstory.
Chad was like, "Man, we gotta stop."
He's like, "You gotta quit talking about it,
dude." Dude, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to. But like,
I mean, I don't care. But Chad was like, "Man, people keep asking me about that, man. And I don't know what to say." But like, I don't know, like. We had a practice spot. I don't know if I should say exactly where it's at because I don't want.
Nah, we'll leave that out.
We're gonna gatekeep that one.
But yeah,
even though we're leaving,
dude. Like I was just, we were jamming or whatever, and I looked on the floor. I was like, dude, is that a fucking roach? And then we saw one, and then we saw another one, and then we were like, yo, what the fuck? And then one of us went over. I think it might have been Fresh and like kicked the door beside us, and like they all just fucking started coming out. We're like, what?
There was a bunch. Dude. There was a bunch.
So we had to dip out of there, so we didn't
West Virginia roach core.
It's very, very, very on brand. But yeah, I mean that kind of knocked us out of commission for a while. Because I mean, we were playing shows and things like that, but we were also like trying to actively write too, and just try to flesh things out, in a room together. And that really like put a big damper on the writing process for us as far as speed goes, because we had to, figure out, what to do about the space that we had and, the things in there and what we were doing with that. And then also like trying to lock down a new space because we're all super busy, we all, work full time and families and, distance. Like Jason and I are up here, or, and like Ripley, and then like the other two guys are down around Charleston, so it's not super convenient to get together all the time and work schedules and stuff. So it's been a long process, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Another wild thing, Ripley, West Virginia, also is my chat knows, my hometown.
Yeah.
What is people talk about West Virginia hardcore is back, blah blah blah. Ripley hardcore. Ripley hardcore's been holding it down, all right. Ripley, West Virginia. Is it interesting showing people from Ripley the band? Because I know what it's like showing people from Ripley hardcore, and it's.
I try to avoid it, honestly. I try not to like let anyone know I'm in a band around here. You know what I mean? Like I like coworkers and shit like that, dude. It's like I just don't want to have to explain it or talk about it. You know what I mean? Like to people that don't give a fuck. They're just making conversation. You know what I mean? So I'm just like,
yeah.
And I just tell people I play in a metal band.
If it does come up, I'm like, they're like, oh, what kind of stuff you play? And I'm like, like Metallica, you know, like Avenged Sevenfold, you know, just like something they would. Yeah.
Avenged Sevenfold is like one of my go-tos if I'm talking about like if I'm like someone's like, what is hardcore? I'll be talking to someone at work. I'm like, I don't know, like Avenged Sevenfold, like because I don't know. It's like first I start with Hatebreed, and if they don't know Hatebreed, then like I know I have nowhere to go from.
If they know Hatebreed, you know you're in.
Well, dude, to me, man, it's weird. Like I was actually thinking about this the other day. I've like growing up and shit or whatever. Like I always thought of Hatebreed as like a Ozfest band. You know what I mean? Yeah. Not like a hardcore band, but like then like lately I don't know what's going on with them, man, but like everybody's like, man, fucking Hatebreed.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, no. Like, okay. Because, so like I know you've been running the hardcore thing probably for the last almost 10 years, I'd say. Hatebreed is like New York hardcore from the 90s. Like their first two albums, like Satisfaction, stuff like that. It's like considered some of the best hardcore ever.
Oh, no. I'm not.
And they are an Ozfest band, though. They are
like,
an Ozfest band.
And it was one of the things like stuff like that was how I discovered. Like I discovered Hatebreed before I discovered hardcore, and then like coming to realize it's like, oh shit, Hatebreed's a hardcore band. Like
so
because you would see them playing like all these big fests with all these other types of aren't like hardcore. And it just like never.
Well, that's a thing too. Like they kind of like. Yeah, they played like both ends of that. Like they played the real big fests, and like that's actually pretty fucking cool.
It is really cool.
So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Jamie Josta from Hatebreed hosted Headbangers Ball on MTV.
Yeah.
So like
that's kind of what put that in my head. I think of him being just like a fucking mainstream metal guy. You know what I mean?
We're on the same page, by the way, because when I was a kid, when I got into hardcore, it was like. I liked Minor Threat, Black Flag, and stuff, and I knew who Hatebreed was, and I wasn't calling Hatebreed hardcore. It was like the old like punk hardcore is what was hardcore to me. So like, I even thought that like, because there were some dudes in high school that liked Hatebreed, but they also liked Korn. So I was like, oh, Hatebreed is like one of those things.
I think exactly. I think it's the same. It's probably the same experience for a lot of people.
Yeah, but then you get older and you realize, Hatebreed
objectively like hardcore, but he loves Hatebreed. Like it's weird.
Oh,
like just like hardcore, dude. Like I don't get.
I usually ignore a chat, but we have another.
We got Fresh.
What do you got? What we're gonna call you guys Ghost Homers right now. We got another Ghost Homer in chat. We got B Fresh, who needs his own episode. Honestly, like I have B Fresh. B Fresh is one of those dudes that like back in the day, you'd be like shooting the shit with other like hardcore people, and like B Fresh is probably the best guitar player in the scene. Like.
Oh yeah, dude.
He's just sick.
Well, yeah, whenever Chad first you know, me and him were in talks or whatever about him like joining, he was like, you happen to need a guitar player. And at the time, like I was playing guitar and doing vocals. So I was like, yeah, dude, cool. Just bring him by. And like he was like, oh, it's this guy, Brian Stewart. I don't know if you know him. And I was like, dude, what? I was like, Fresh? Fuck yeah. So
I used to buy Capicola sticks, and for the sake of the stream, some special oregano. Be fresh in Huntington. Out of the back of that pizza shop, out of Z-Brick.
Oh yeah, dude.
Out of Z-Brick Pizza.
What was the code word to tell him? Like, dude, because Nathan Workman used to do that shit too all the time.
Yep.
Like, you call him and say you needed something, and they'd bring you some oregano.
Dude, I remember one time I was there. I was in the back, which as a customer, I was in the back talking to them. I was like, I want some capsticks. They're like, I don't fucking know, make it. I don't know if Be Fresh was there, if it was Workman or who, but it was one of them. Good times. Anyways, that was. Oh, you're right. Was it?
Oh yeah, Daniela's.
Right around the corner from the tattoo shop. That.
It was that. It wasn't Z-Brick. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Daniela's. Rest in peace. So we can say all we want about illicit activities happening there. Crazy times. Huntington was a crazy place during that era, just in general. That's probably around the time I met you. The time. Okay, so I saw your band, but me and you never really formally met. I don't know if you remember meeting me. It's kind of a funny story. I went to your house. Remember Pip? His name Pip. Went to your house to watch WrestleMania in like 2010 or 2011. I went to your house. Dude. It was either WrestleMania or the Royal Rumble. I can't remember. That was the first time I met you, like officially.
Yeah, dude. I remember. I think the first time I remember meeting you is I realized you had like a cutoff on or something. I saw you had a WCW.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that fucking rules.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, I remember that too. I know what cutoff I was wearing. That's how crazy of a person I am. I was wearing a most ill cutoff. And I think I was with Cody Gore, weirdly enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember bullshitting about that. Like, because me and you sat there and talked forever about like old school wrestling.
Yeah, I do remember that. That was probably actually before the time I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Why would I have went to your house to watch wrestling if we hadn't already talked about that? That makes a lot more sense.
Like, who's that?
But like people were in and out of there all the time, so that probably like that could have been a thing. Like, because people were in and out of there all the time. Like people we didn't know. Like a lot of our shit got stolen and stuff like that from just having random people over and shit. That like, so we'd invite somebody over and they'd bring like people, like bring 10 friends, and it was just a party house, man. Pretty much, we didn't have like fucking water half the time, and like.
I remember there was a very drunk dude. Kind of remember who it was, but I don't want to say for sure because I'm not. He kept challenging me to wrestle him.
Was it me?
No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you. That wouldn't have surprised me either, but it wasn't you. It might have been. All right, I'll just say it. I'm pretty sure it was Randy Hawley.
Okay, yeah.
Would that make sense?
Been, man. Yeah. Randy was wild, dude.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace. It was either Randy Hawley or it was Puck. But
I think that makes more sense, dude. Puck loved to wrestle. Weirdly enough, man, we'd get drunk. Me, Puck, Bobby Mayo, Nick Mayo, like we'd play beer pong, and then Puck would always want to wrestle.
Yeah, okay, now that you say it, I'm pretty sure it was Puck, and I was getting annoyed where I was just like, dude, I'm not gonna wrestle you. I'm just not going to. You guys had to like tell him to stop. He got like emotional about it.
Yeah.
This is like that level of drunk.
Dude, everybody at that house, man, we were always just shit-faced. That's why I'm kind of glad I did end up moving up here. Like, it sucks, it's boring, but like, dude, I was going. It was just like an everyday.
I feel it, man.
Party, like it was too much, man. But it was fun at the time. It was cool while it lasted. Everybody was making an ass of.
Repeat that again. I think your noise gate might be too low.
Oh shit! Like, sorry, dude. I think I like kind of leaned back a little bit.
Okay.
My bad, man. I keep forgetting because I can hear myself through the headphones, but like.
Whoa. We'll edit it in post for the YouTube video.
Cool.
I dialed it back a little bit too.
Cool. I didn't hear the last sentence you said.
Oh, I don't know. I was just talking about how like
glad you
moved.
moved.
Yeah, I'm just glad like I moved up here because shit was like out of hand down there, man. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
it's kind of how Ripley is, man. Like I came back to Ripley. I've got extremely addicted to opiates. Like my chat knows about it. Like was doing heroin and stuff, and finally I was just like, well, I called my mom. I was like, hey mom, severely addicted to drugs and I want to get clean. She's just like, oh, I'm on home. Yeah, I lived there for about funny story. I moved back to Ripley. I don't know if you remember this or not. At one point, I was almost a ghost homie. We had vaguely talked about it. I never practiced or anything, but you had reached out to me and be like, hey, would you want to possibly play bass? And I was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I have time, but I'd like to. And it just never got past that. But I had thought about it because.
Yeah, dude, like I was there for a minute, man. Like I was like super like everybody quit the band all at once. So like I was just like, I don't know, man. What am I gonna do now? I might have just been like, yeah. I mean, like I probably knew that like you played bass, like just you know what I mean. Just reach out, being like,
Hey,
dude.
Yeah. I mean, I played bass in hardcore bands, so it would have made sense. Yeah. It would have been a disaster though, because I was also severely depressed. So it would not have been good. I would have been a rain cloud over that band. So
oh, dude, I was too. I had to, man. It was a weird thing. Like at that time, like our guitar player, like his grandpa like passed away and stuff, and then so our other guitar player, they were like homies or whatever, so they drove down together. So he's like, well, if he's out, I'm out, and I'm like, fuck, dude. So so it was just, you know, Kane Powers, he was playing drums at the time.
Yeah.
And so it was just me and him, and then he got like his brother-in-law or somebody to come fill in on bass for a while, and then Kane ends up going to jail, so I'm just like fucked. You know, it's just me. Like, and I'm like,
that's kind of interesting too, because my original band, Psych, started in Ripley, and
oh really?
Kane Powers was our guitar player. No,
cool.
He might have been our drummer. Might have been the drummer. I can't remember. But then I moved to Brick House area. That's when all that started. So Kane.
I know he had a drum set because he sold it. He sold it to his, you know, Ryan Gable, right?
Oh yeah,
his stepbrother. So when I first moved here, me, Ryan, and Bo Shaver hotel, and we didn't have
a drummer. Time out real quick for a second. Jason's still cutting out occasionally.
Scoot up.
You're gonna have to move over a little bit.
Here, fold that up, and we'll share the armrest.
All right,
there we go.
Is that a little better?
That's a lot better. Thank you.
Cool. But we had when I first moved here, like me, Ryan, and Shaver had a band, and we didn't have a drummer. So Ryan bought a drum set off Kane, who's his stepbrother, and it was beat to fuck. It was just like a piece of shit drum set, and Kane sold it to him for like $100 more than like the brand new price to his own stepbrother. And Ryan just bought it. He was just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's wild. Be fresh talking trash in the chat. This is different. Listen, I've listened to Ghost Home. There's no noise gate there. It's just gonna no noise gate needed.
Dude, we thought about making shirts with a noise gate with like the circle and the line through it.
That's perfect.
Like, yeah, that'd be.
I'm still for it, or a sticker or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, speaking of merch, it's probably nice having the merch guy in the band.
Yeah,
it's always a plus.
Dude, it rules.
Yeah, it rules for you guys.
It's more work for him.
Yeah. So for those who are not in the know,
it's real nice.
Jason runs Ink Dungeon.
Yeah,
which we will plug. I'll plug in the YouTube video as well in the description.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be making the merch for I'll announce it here. I guess we're getting merch, chat, for the stream. All profit goes to HMC. So I got a design done. There's some things I want to change, but yeah. Anyways, back to the music. It's a little fun thing we like to do, and don't get too hard set to it. Just don't overthink it. What are your top 5 West Virginia hardcore bands all time? Let's say DIY bands, West Virginia.
Of all time, I think. Okay, so. Okay, well, the Nightmare Fair. I just gotta say it because Fresh is in here.
No, I forgot about the Nightmare Fair. They were sick.
Yeah, I like the Nightmare Fair. Shit. Obviously. Damn, I just drew a blank because I did this on my podcast. Like, me and my buddy Jake had a podcast for a while, and we did our favorite West Virginia bands, and I can't remember what I said because it took me a minute. Fever War, I know, was on there. I don't know if you'd ever remember them.
You can do current bands too. That's fine. They're on your list.
For some reason, I didn't even think about that. I was just like trying to like think back.
Just going like throwback shit.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the Nightmare Fair, Fever War. Why am I drawing the blank?
Man, well, dude? I mean, we share a drummer with.
That whole thing was noise gated. I could read your lips. You said that we share a drummer with half the bands.
Oh, weird. I'm just gonna turn the thing off.
It's fine.
Yeah, he stopped barking.
There we go.
Yeah. If it makes it easier, I'll do mine real quick. Just maybe it'll jog the memory. But mine are.
I got mine off too.
Holden Caulfield, Cold and Distant. Probably Vile Mind now. They're on the list.
Yeah.
I'm always will leave out the name of the band in the interview, so just makes it easier. So we got Holden Caulfield, Vile Mind, Cold and Distant, Downpour, and then Most Steel, because at the time that was my shit for sure.
Dude, I totally forgot about Downpour. That was another Trent band, wasn't it?
That was a sick Trent band. I like Downpour for the same reason I like Ghost Home, because like it didn't sound like, especially then where a lot of the bands sounded the same. Like a lot of them sounded like that Most Steel, like thrash punk. Downpour was sick.
See, I remember a little bit of Downpour. I remember Trent being in it. Who else was in Downpour?
Oh man, you asked me too soon.
I
have an idea, but I don't want to say the wrong people.
Yeah. Okay, so my bad, dude. I got off topic. So okay, what I say? I said
you said
Nightmare Fair, Fever War, Cold and Distant was a good one. That's another Chad band.
Yeah.
But do you remember? Do you remember Scenes from a Movie?
Dude, yeah, throw them on the list. That's a good one.
Dude, they were on their shit though, man. They weren't like a hardcore, like a heavy band or anything. Like they were on their shit. They were really good, man, and they did a lot of cool shit. And I became friends with some of them and stuff like that. But
I have a funny Scenes from a Movie story. I got really, really drunk at 2586. I passed out on the bathroom floor. I'm so glad I don't drink like that anymore, by the way. It's not good. But I like stumble, like someone's like, you can't sleep here. It's like, go to the couch. I go to the couch. I'm not gonna say who, but one of the scenes from a movie, dudes, like making out with some girl on the couch. So I just like lay down beside them. Go to sleep.
Don't worry, guys. I'm just taking a nap. Y'all do your thing.
Okay, so Agency. I gotta put Agency in there. They're they're one of my favorite bands. Period. I always forget they're even from West Virginia. I don't know if you've heard them. They're from down in Beckley.
I'm not in the know. Are they on Spotify? We got
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
They're everywhere. But they're just heavy as fuck. Just like dirty. See, Fresh says Agency fucking rips.
They put out some new music fairly recently too.
They did.
Really good.
Yeah.
All right, I got them on here. Oh, I did listen to them. I didn't realize I'd listened to them until I saw the album art for Infinity. little crown of thorns and yeah, that band is sick.
Yeah.
I didn't realize when I heard them, they came up on one of my Spotify playlists. I didn't even realize they were from here.
Yeah, dude, they're. I always forget they're from here too, man. Just like because I just listen to them all the fucking time, man. They're just good.
Yeah, super cool. Really good dudes.
Oh. So Casey, you're not originally from West Virginia, correct? Well, you are, but you're.
I am not. I'm a transplant, man. I grew up in Ohio.
Yeah.
So not too far away, literally like just across the. But yeah, I grew up in Ohio, and I just moved to West Virginia last year.
Yeah. So do you have a top 5 or?
Oh, I can give you a top 5. Yeah, I mean, we'll do. I gotta agree. My list is going to be very similar to Jason's.
Fun.
But yeah, definitely throw Fever War on there. Both of our old bands used to play shows with them, and fucking ripped.
Never heard of them either. They on.
Yeah, they're on Spotify. They're on everything. Yeah.
Yeah. They're no longer active, but they're really cool, super good band. And then yeah, big fan of Agency, Bad Terms for sure, and then I'll put Mo Still on there too, because the very first show I played in a band, I'm trying to remember. I'm not going to remember where it was. It was somewhere in Barbersville, and it had to be in like 2010. And there was this big like all day like hardcore fest show kind of thing, and my band played like very first, but we stayed the whole day, and like Mo Still played at the end of the day, and like people were going nuts and stuff. And I'd never seen any of these bands before, and I was like, that's cool, dude. So we'll put them on. Is that 5?
Dude, I just thought of another one that I think I only did 4, but if I did do 5, I gotta do an honorable mention. Beyond All Hope.
Oh yeah,
like those, like they were fucking nasty.
They were like, so okay, this is interesting because I kind of view. I was thinking about this the other day. I was talking to someone, I can't remember. Beyond All Hope. Last time hardcore died, hardcore comes back. People are like, hardcore is back, but Beyond All Hope were playing shows. Like they had been there. Like
yeah.
So it's always interesting.
Yeah, it's cool to see like those guys are, it's cool to see those guys coming out to shows and shit again too. Like James was at the past few like HMC shows, and then of course like Ryan's playing in Vile Mind, and it's cool. Like I wish Nathan Workman would come back.
Yeah, move back to play shows in West Virginia. Yeah, for sure, man. When's your guys' next show?
It's gonna be Calcified Fest, September 6th, right? Is it the 6th?
I think so. Yeah. 6th
or 4th. Fresh, if you're still in here, confirm. I think it's the September 6th. But it's in Wheeling. It's gonna be in Wheeling, West. It's like an all-day thing. How many bands are on it? Like 10 or 12 bands.
Yeah, it's big.
Like that. But that's gonna be our next show back, and hopefully we'll have our EP recorded by then. Because we're trying to just tighten up the screws right now on these new songs and get them all done. We only play one of them right now, and then the rest of them we haven't played. No one's heard but us. So we're gonna try to get that shit out there and then play the Calcified Fest.
I can't wait to get new music, man. Especially, I can only imagine how it's gonna sound coming from like where Vile Mind recorded. Because that album sounds crispy, man.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we are very much looking forward to recording there.
Chad's already talking to him about like drum sounds and what he's gonna do where, and setting everything and how they're gonna set everything up and everything. So I'm stoked. He's actually like gonna put some time and effort into it rather than just be like, hey, give me your money and we're you know what I mean? Right. Like he actually really cool.
Yeah. That's super cool. I wish Chad was here so I can ask a favor of them. You guys just do like one like metalcore break or bass drop before a breakdown? I just want to do some like Weapon X shit real quick because I think right now that's my favorite noise in music. Like I'm on my way to work, trying to wake up, and I just hear a. And I'm like, oh shit.
I mean, it's been a while since we're in. Maybe it's time for him to come back.
Had him, and that dude. It took me off guard, dude. Like this band.
Yeah, the noise gate is screwing us again pretty bad.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Am I? Is that
You're
better?
good now. That's good.
Yeah, just don't scoot back.
I keep like leaning back for some reason. I'm sorry.
It's completely fine. Like I said, all this will be edited, so
cool. But yeah, when we played with Kalandashi, that bass drop like kind of took me by surprise, dude. Because I'm just vibing, and then they go into this breakdown. It's like, I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah, I love it. What's your favorite? This is a crazy question. What's your favorite noise?
What's your favorite top 5 favorite bass drops?
Top 5 favorite bass drops. So the Weapon X has been killing the bass drops. They're probably. I think I heard a D Block song with a bass drop too recently. Like, damn, that's cool for a band like that to have a bass drop. What's your favorite? What's your favorite noise in hardcore?
Feedback.
That is.
Yeah.
I think feedback might be like a staple of Pisscore.
Well, that's our thing. Like we have, whenever like, this is actually the first time we're going to be going to a studio. Like usually I record all our shit and I have just as many feedback tracks as I do instruments. It's like its own fucking instrument, its own fucking stem. Just on our, like, there's like 4 or 5 different feedback
it's
sides.
Layered.
One of these days, I'm going to do a tier list of the best noises in hardcore. I think feedback is probably like a solid
that
S
would
or
be
A
cool.
tier.
Oh yeah, you can never go wrong.
I love a good bass drop. I don't know what a bad noise would be. What's the worst noise in hardcore?
Ooh,
that's a harder question.
Worst noise in hardcore.
I'll tell you the noise I think
I'm scared to answer.
I kind of am too. Like so many bands do it, and I'll piss everyone off if I say it. So I'm gonna leave that one all in.
I'm gonna ask you off stream because I wonder if it's the same as mine. Because I almost said it. And I was like, man, I know of at least one band that I do like and who I am friends with that do this one thing. One of the things I'm glad bands have chilled off on is the doing the weird like almost singing vocal, like with I'm singing this part of the song and like hold it out, which is crazy because I'm a huge Cold World fan and they do that all the time. Then everyone started doing it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It just depends, man. It has to be
in the right spot,
like context wise. Like because Don't Look Back does that in a song, and I think it's cool the way Derek
it works
does it.
really
it
well.
Works, it works cool.
It works
song,
really well.
But no, I know what you're saying, dude. Because like a lot of those type of bands.
I think the first time I heard that, I was listening to. Oh, I don't remember what album it was, but it was Forfeit. I was
going to say Forfeit was the first time I heard it.
Yeah, and he did the like. And I was like, that's different.
Yeah, that was they played the Brick House back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys go to a lot of Brick House shows? I usually like to bring up the Brick House.
I went to a few, man, but I was down in Huntington, so I was more of like a high amp dude. But a lot of people, I mean, I met a lot of people at the Brick House, and like, I was like back and forth and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Back then, like back when those things were popping, my jam was more like metalcore, like deathcore, like a mirror, fucking, you know what I mean? Like fucking, like all that shit. Like I think I had a fucking Chelsea Grin hoodie I wore like but like for shows just because they, shows were shows back then. You know what I mean? Like I went to as many as I could just to chill with people. Because like. Kind of like that's why it's cool to see like these kids come into shows because like back then that was like all I fucking had, so it's cool to see like all ages shows happening again because like I know there's still a lot of kids that don't have anything else positive to do or to go to, you know, have shitty home lives and you know what I mean? Not to get all weird and emotional. But
No,
like,
we do that here. It's fine.
I get weird and emotional.
Yeah, I don't know if you must not have been tuning in a whole lot, but I think I cried 4 times during the charity stream.
I was in and out, man. I was like making shit and like I was telling Casey earlier, like I finally went to bed when like you shocked yourself and were gone. I was like fuck dude, well, I guess it's bedtime.
No, for sure. I talk often about this. It's cool that like my friends' bands are getting to play shows, stuff like that again. But like my work with what I've been trying to do to help raise money, things like that, it is for the youth. Like
Absolutely.
not only the two things specifically, the youth and creating a positive community there, because someone who's went through addiction, when you go through addiction, you don't go through it alone. You're doing drugs with a lot of people, and I'm lucky I had a support system that was able to help me get clean. A lot of people don't have that, and that exists within DIY music scenes.
Dude, yeah.
Especially if you have like the right people being leaders there, you know?
Yeah. Dude, I just got sober 2 years ago, and these guys, man, like if I didn't have these guys, it probably would have sucked a whole lot worse than it did, man. Like it's cool to be in a band with people that like respect your sobriety, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And surround yourself with those kind of people, because a lot of people don't give a fuck, you know. So
No. I think it's great. I knew about the sobriety. I wasn't gonna bring it up. I was gonna like, yeah, but
oh, it's cool, man.
you did. I know some people aren't always cool about that, but yeah, man. I'm glad that you were. I think if you feel the need to get sober, it's probably a good time to get sober.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say I'm sober. I drink very seldomly. Usually not to the point of getting wasted.
See, that's a problem. That was my biggest problem is I can't just go have a beer with a friend. Like if I touch a beer, it's a fucking all night thing. It's just better off if I just don't do it.
The longer I go, because I used to party hard. Obviously, I was addicted to heroin, so like that's a whole other. You can't just casually do that at all. No. But the more I'd like tailor back to drinking, the more I'm like, man, I don't even feel like doing it. Like I don't even feel like drinking. Yeah, that's one of the good things, man. I'm glad that you guys are part of the West Virginia hardcore scene. I'm glad that it's a lot of people are showing interest in it.
Dude, the shows are getting bigger and bigger every time, man.
Oh, it's crazy.
Really fucking.
So yeah, this is something I can talk more about off stream. I can't really name names right now and stuff, but I'm also talking to some pretty decent sized bands about playing there specifically.
Oh, cool.
But I'm not going to book them, but I'm going to put them in touch with the right people. Because that sounds like a nightmare trying to book a show from Florida in West Virginia.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's cool things coming. Let's see. We talked about you guys have new music coming out. You guys doing an EP or is it going to be like a full length?
Yeah, it's an EP. We talked about like we've been debating back and about maybe redoing our old songs because we sound nothing like we do on the recording anymore. Like I said, dude, all the songs those are all just me. Like just I wrote and recorded like all that shit. But now that we have these guys, like Fresh's guitar tone, Chad's drums, you know, my vocals. So it'd be cool to go. Oh, sorry. But I thought it might be cool to go back and re-record all the old shit with the new shit and then do a full length. We ain't got that kind of money. So we're just going to do an EP for now.
Okay. Interesting. Something I'll talk to you guys about.
I mean, not to say that it might not
This
happen in the future, though, but.
Yeah. There's something that, you know, we'll hang on a minute after this interview real quick. I'll talk to you guys about some stuff that I've been thinking about doing. So
cool.
We'll chat. Yeah, man. So yeah, re-recording the old stuff. Okay, so I've listened to your old stuff. I listened to it. I think we showed it on the West Virginia Hardcore Discord. I think I might be your biggest listener in that Discord. Pretty sure.
Thank you, man.
I listen to it in the car. I know what you mean. I can't wait to hear it with a higher production quality. Sometimes I like lower production quality, but I know how crazy that's going to sound produced just because it's so heavy and there's so many tones that could be thrown in there.
We're still gonna keep the raw sound or whatever.
That's been kind of like a discussion point.
Yeah, like we didn't want to go to anybody that's gonna make us sound like sterile or anything like that. Like, and the main thing for me is just getting Chad's drums and like our actual what I want to sound exactly how we sound on our record. You know what I mean? Like, because the shit we have up right now, I don't think it does us justice anymore. You know what I mean? Like, since you guys joined the band, we sound completely different. We're way louder.
It's definitely taking like a different sound. I mean, we're still playing, the song, but I mean, even some of the
same songs, but the tones and everything just, I don't know. I just want people to be able to hear how we sound live on a recording, pretty much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no doubt. So now here's another question that we ask everyone. Basically, we're building a playlist, but what's your top 4 hardcore albums? Throwing another fun one. Or is that like
top 4 can it be like subgenres of hardcore? Because like there's like mine.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the Blind Hole. Let's see.
You could have said NSYNC and I would have accepted it, honestly. Like
NSYNC.
Like, there's no hard rules here. We play fast and loose.
So, Dead in the Dirt, The Blind Hole, obviously the first Nails record.
Shit, that's a good one, dude.
yeah, that's what got me into like I was saying earlier, man. Like I was into like fucking deathcore and all that kind of bullshit, and then when I heard Nails, like a lot of people say like this band changed my life or whatever, but like Nails is what led me down the path to where I'm at now, because it was like I got into Nails, and through Nails I found like Dead in the Dirt, Baptist, and all that, and then through that I started like, I mean, I was obviously exposed to hardcore, like I hung out with all you guys and everything, but like it wasn't like my shit, you know what I mean? But like now it's like, that's when I first heard Nails, I was like, this is the shit I was meant to play. Like I love this sound. But anyways, it's let's see, Dead in the Dirt, Nails, what else we got? I'm gonna have to go with the second Cursed record. What was that one called?
Oh, you got
me. If you don't know the name of them, that's fine. I'll totally, because
it's weird because like I know like a lot of like people like their shit is like the first one, but I think the second Cursed is more, to me, a better record.
Dude, I haven't listened to a lot of Cursed.
Oh, really?
I also admittedly have not listened to a lot of Cursed.
Sorry.
So
that might upset some. I'm sorry, man. It's just.
Did I already say? Man, I don't know. I'm just like thinking off the top of my head.
It's so hard.
I don't know.
The last one is the hardest one to list, because like you have like so many. Like, okay, I got one left.
And and you don't want to like you're like, fuck, man. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Banner, the first record by the Banner, just because it was the first thing that popped into my fucking head.
I think that's the best way to do it. You said you were like a deathcore kid. Do you ever get into Torture?
Dude, I can't get into the vocals, man. Like I like the grooves and shit, but like the
noise gate to hell that time. The whole sentence is gone.
Yeah, but like, dude, like I said, I like the grooves. I like everything like instrumentally they're doing, but like when the vocals come in, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, not a fan. What about you? Top 4, Casey?
Oh man, so there's going to be a lot of crossover between Jason and my list.
That's okay.
Definitely Nails on Silent Death for sure. The Banner, Each Breath Haunted. I think of albums as kind of like what I relate to, because I play bass, but I'm a guitar guy. and I think a lot of like stuff that I relate to with how I like to play. And there's a lot of stuff in those albums, especially the Banner, that really like I picked up on as I was getting into like playing hardcore music and writing it. A lot of little like nuances like that. I know like I guess the singer is kind of a piece of shit, but I really like Baptists.
I must like
yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble.
But I mean, their second album is Bushcraft, and what else? Trapped Under Ice, Stay Cold, like
a good shit.
Every song on that is a banger.
To me, if I was to do like a Mount Rushmore hardcore right now, it would be hard not to put Trapped Under Ice on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like to me, it's like Trapped Under Ice, probably Hatebreed, Terror. Not my favorite bands. Mount Rushmore is different than favorite, I think.
Yeah,
for
definitely,
sure.
But
man.
Terror, Hatebreed, Trapped Under Ice, and fuck, I don't know.
What?
I have to think about that.
How am I at now? Do I have one more?
I think you're at 4.
Yeah,
I think you said 4.
For one more, Jane Doe, probably.
Oh, like, dude, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. I personally really gravitate more kind of like it feels weird saying, but like dark hard, like it has a little more kind of like a, I don't know, a little more like menacing or chaotic.
Dude,
like,
that's me, man.
Sounds evil, dude. I like.
That's where we click a lot, dude. My shit, like it's gotta have a little dark edge to it. Actually, I don't like a lot of the like posy fucking shit. I just can't get into it.
I like a lot of, like, I was just blasting. I was just comeback kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the stuff that I go out of my way to listen to is definitely more like the darker, edgier, heavier kind of stuff.
Can I
go ahead?
Can I read Fresh's top 4?
Yeah, I was actually gonna bring it up. Let's do it.
Cool. He said TUI, Secrets of Earth, Converged, No Heroes, American Nightmare, Down Till We're Underground, Poison Idea, Feel the Darkness. And then he put I know you only asked for 4, but Fresh can't count, so he put Hatebreed, Satisfaction.
And that's okay if it's Hatebreed to add a 5th. Kind of just Hatebreed's on your list. You gotta put them on your list. Satisfaction's great album. Yeah, man, I like a lot of like the newer bands coming out. A lot lately too. Like I've been listening to like Big Boy nonstop. I feel like Deep Block.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy to see the popularity of Speed.
Yeah,
they're getting really huge. It's really cool.
Turnstile, fucking Franz just got a Guess Jeans sponsorship deal, brand deal, whatever you want to call it.
That's rad. That's rad. It is really cool to see what's happening with like
Franz,
hardcore bands entering like more of a mainstream like lane, I guess. Not like, just it's got more eyes on it. There's stuff like Knocked Loose playing, what was it, Jimmy Kimmel? Like that's super cool. And just bands like that, because like think of how many people might see that and like get their like gateway into all this other stuff.
Interesting story, because I recently went to Todd Downfest and Turnstile played, obviously, as everyone knows. There was a bunch of kids that I talked to there, and it was like the first time ever experiencing hardcore.
That's
remember
so cool.
This one kid walked up to me, and the Mongoloids were about to play, and he was just like, "Should I mosh?" And I was like, "Dude," I was like, "The first time I ever moshed was to the Mongoloids in 2007 or whatever."
That's
I was like,
sick.
"Fucking go for it." It was like, "You'll be okay." And yeah, he did.
Dude, that rules.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, man. We are actually now at an hour. Is there anything you want to shout out to the people, or there's not?
Well, I mean, shoot, man, we'll give you a shout out for putting everybody on and letting us yap.
So, I just want to touch real quick on the.
Oh, this can go longer, by the way. I'm trying to respect your guys' time. So,
dude,
we got nothing going on.
We're here like this. Fucking make sure it's
again. I don't know if you're at a noise
We're
gate
good.
or suppression
I don't
thing. I
know.
can't tell.
It might just be too fucking loud and it's bottoming out.
That's what I'm afraid might be. There might be like a noise gate and noise suppression thing at the same time. I wish we did not have any chat. Just so you know, we talked before this, and I don't feel like any of this came up.
There, we'll try that.
All right. But what were you about to say?
Oh, I just wanted to kind of give these guys like the Huntington Music Collective, obviously. Dude, there's like a lot of people doing some like really cool shit, like West Virginia hardcore shows. Like my buddy Lewis, he's been doing a lot of shows through here. My buddy Tom Martin doing what is it? Remain Convicted. Like
he's the ones that got
like, yeah, there's just a lot of people doing sick shit that I think need to be put out there and like get credit for what they're doing, because it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy doing the shit they do and booking all these shows and keeping track of everything, and what they're doing is like really fucking cool. If it wasn't for them, a lot of this that's happening right now wouldn't be. So I just want to shout them out, give them a follow on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, probably a good time to remind chat. I currently have all my donos turned off. Every donation goes straight to the Huntington Music Collective. They're doing a lot of good stuff. They're struggling with what limitations they have due to funds, equipment, things like that. West Virginia isn't very helpful on helping out things like this, giving
Never has
things
been.
to do. So if you have the ability to donate, it's not going to go to me. It goes straight to them. I don't even have to middleman it. It just goes straight to them. So far, this stream we've raised over $1,500. So
that's awesome.
Thank you guys. But yeah, I for sure, it's good to shout those people out, man.
Definitely.
Trying to think. Man, they've had some pretty big shows coming through lately. I noticed Bayway played there, which is wild.
Yeah, we got to play that one. That was a good time.
You know that their singer replaced Rick to Life and 25 to Life on their shows?
Thank God.
Yeah.
Jeez, that guy's an idiot.
Oh man, yeah, we lost.
Yeah, no more Rick to Life on a horse memes. It's done.
No more. Dude, like the singer from Bayway, man, he's like me and Fresh were talking, like he's fucking hilarious. Like he's doing like a comedy act and playing a show at the same time. Like that guy could be a stand-up comedian. He's fucking, it's like everything. He's one of those guys, kind of like, I'm sure you've met him in life. Like everything they say is fucking funny, even if they're not trying to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really entertaining, man. I like them.
Yeah, you guys got Death Before Dishonor coming, which is
they're rolling through. That's gonna be wild.
Yeah, I mean they were wild back in the day because they played West Virginia a bunch. Man, they've saved my ass on 2 separate occasions, which is pretty funny. But stories we told them on the charity stream, but they kept me from getting jumped once, basically.
Really?
Another time, a band tried to tarnish my reputation on the Bridge 9 board, and singer from Death Before Dishonor is like, "No, fuck that!" Like,
hell
another
yeah.
Boston band.
That's dope.
Yeah, super cool dudes.
But yeah, it's really cool to see, like, you know, some life in the scene and getting cool bands in and bringing people. Getting like a lot of these shows have been on week, and there's like, and people have been coming out and supporting local bands playing, seeing the touring. That I think that's been like the most impressive to me. Like we played with Bayway on a Tuesday, and it was a great turnout. It was super cool. Yeah,
these videos are helping me convince other bands that West Virginia, because West Virginia was always a good spot back in the day. I was talking to Bo from Harm's Way, and he was just talking about, it's a great spot because, like, after United Blood or after This Is Hardcore, it's a good stopping point between other bigger cities. Like, it's a place to stop and play, like, on your way, like, from Richmond to Philly or Richmond to New York. DC, Baltimore. Like it's a good spot, and they have people booking shows and kids going to shows, and these videos start coming out. More and more bands are going to want to play there. So if you're like I'm a firm believer in like, you know, when you go like to a hardcore show, don't keep your phone out. Like try to like live in the moment. But if you have your phone out, make sure you're posting that shit because it helps.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, there's a lot of people are like designated people that get, like our buddy Vaughn and like my girlfriend sometimes and stuff, like to take videos and shit. But like the main thing is, if you're taking a video or a photo, don't get fucking pissed if, you know, someone hits your camera. Because like,
oh, noise gate.
Oh, sorry. But I just said, you know, if you're going to be taking videos and photos and stuff, that's cool. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? That's cool. But don't get pissed if, like, your camera gets knocked out of your hand or like, some, you know what I mean? Because people aren't going to, you know, I don't know where I was going with that, dude. I had a brain
No, I get it, man.
If you're close enough to get it, you're in the hazards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to get pissed at anything if you're close to the rowdiness. I got tied down. I got knocked out during Big Boy.
Damn.
No way.
Yeah, hit my head off the wall. But I was pissed.
Well, that's like the very last show that we played in Charleston with who we played with, Flem, Crown Vic, and Restrictor Plate. And when Flem was playing, they opened up the show, and there was a guy there that, like, I don't know if he just like he must not really go to like, hardcore shows, which it was cool that he was there, but he got very aggressive moshed too and took it very personally, and he suplexed him.
Yeah.
Needless to say, it had to be explained to him that you know, you can't be doing that. But
yeah, it's hard to
he learned.
Hard to get pissed. Yeah. Just live in
I mean,
the
we'll be
moment.
at shows and our own friends come crowd kill us, you know, like it's just the way it goes. There's no friends in the pit.
That's true. If you know, like, because I took very little video at Todd Down. I usually would just do like the stage setup, like before the thing, and then my phone was away. Because I don't know, I see that as a big problem in live music in general. Just like for every single thing in life, people having their phones out, like, and not living in the moment of like a live performance. It's crazy. So to the people who are recording these things, I promise you, there's someone on stage recording it that it's just gonna be way better quality than what you got. Just watch that.
Probably
live in the moment, and then watch their video to feel the memory. They remember it.
I try to, if it's like a local stuff, like I try to like a 30-second clip of each band so I can, you know, post it and shout them out, you know, get the name out there, and the rest of the time my phone's away, you know.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the show, you know. Yeah.
I'm talking about the people you see and they're like bobbing their head in place with their phone over their head the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, man,
that's just hilarious.
They're missing out is the thing. Yeah. Like being right up there, like in the moment, like it's such a more like enriching and fulfilling experience. Like it's hard to beat.
Yeah, no, 100%. Gotta think of some like more lore related stuff. But I'm blanking now. I think we've gone through so much. Oh, what's your favorite West Virginia show? There's a one that like sticks out in your head of like, man, that was sick. Like, except for me, man, probably Trapped Under Ice.
Oh, it's dope.
Did you get that one?
I did not. So for me, I was not always deeply rooted in like the hardcore scene around here.
It doesn't have to be hardcore, because like
but I mean just in general, because I also like I moved away. I moved out of the area in 20. I just came back.
You're cutting out. So
I moved out of the area in 2014, and I was gone for about 10 years, and I just moved. So I'm kind of getting my feet back in the water around here as far as like shows. But I did go to a lot of shows and play. And probably
my favorite. I think I know how to fix our audio issue.
Okay.
Real quick, open up your Discord.
Yep.
Go to the. Have you changed any settings there?
I turned my noise suppression off.
You have input sensitivity turned on or off?
Input sensitivity.
Right. It's on.
Oh, there we go. Should I turn it off?
Turn it off.
Okay.
Because like my stream will cut out the rest. If there's anything crazy, I'll hear it, but like.
Oh man.
So he didn't just move out of the area. He moved to Japan.
Oh shit.
Like
yeah.
So speaking of Japan, did you go to any hardcore shows in Japan or metalcore?
I did, yeah.
Those motherfuckers for such like a they're known as being like polite society, very like not getting in people's way. Yeah. They mosh
like very straightforward.
Hard.
I got the absolute shit beat out of me at a cruelty show, and that was hands down one of the most violent mosh pits I've ever seen in my life. Like it was scary. Also, cruelty was fucking sick, but yeah, there's a lot of really cool. The hardcore scene out there is very cool. So I was on the island of Okinawa, which is like another scene too, like in and of its own. And it's I don't want to say like it's underground, but it's just, like it's a very small kind of scene, but everyone's super passionate about it, and all of the musicians are insanely talented. There's a lot of really cool bands out there. I got to make some friends with some cool people and some cool bands out there. And there's a little bit of everything too. And all the shows are like all kinds of bands. Like it's not always just hardcore bands or not always just metal bands. If anyone wants to check them out, some of my favorite bands out in Okinawa right now, 090, super sick, hardcore band. They go really hard. Buddy of mine, well, it's like, there's a lot of Americans in and out there. So some of the bands are pretty pretty short-lived. But another one out there from some homies, they're called Point 45. They're doing some cool stuff right now. Some other Japanese bands out there that I'm buddies with. They're like a metalcore band called As Alliance. They're really cool. They channel a lot of more kind of like OG metalcore stuff. They usually break out a Killswitch Engage cover too, which is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Damn. Illuminati is another really sick like metalcore band out there. There's so many. It's hard to name all of them, but they're all really cool. The bands are rip. The kids come out and they throw down, and it's really cool.
Yeah, man.
Cool to see.
I want to test something real quick, Jason. Without moving your head any closer to the mic, talk real fast.
Can you hear me?
That's great. So yeah, that fixed all of our issues. So
God damn it! Start it over.
Yeah, so let's run this back real quick. No, because I plan on interviewing you guys again when the new music comes out. I think that would be awesome to hear how things are going then.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
This is a learning experience for me too, because I'm not used to interviewing people.
Yeah.
Well, we're super awkward anyway. So
I told Casey, man. Like I did a podcast like for a bit with a friend, but I was on the other end. You know what I mean? I wasn't like being put on the spot, yeah. So I was like, man, I don't know how this is gonna go.
I've been very comfortable. I don't think you guys are awkward at all. The only thing that was rough was like me internally trying to figure out what the audio issue is.
Sorry about that, man. I know what that's like. It's a pain in the ass.
I really just hate it because this is your guys' interview. I was like, man, but well, we can edit. I think a lot of it can be fixed, so it'll be fun.
Cool.
Might even do like a comedy bit out of it, where like if it's too bad, I'll just
make it a bit. Yeah.
I'll, like, just make it a bit. Yeah. No, that's great. I said Trapped Under Ice. I think my most memorable show is Kids Like Us in the Mongoloid. That's the show where the first time I moshed.
Okay.
That's awesome. Start going to hardcore shows and you're like scared, like kind of timid, like should I do this? And then at that show, I was just like, fuck it. I went off. Do
Yeah.
you have any? Because I know, Jason, you've been to a
It's a
lot of
good feeling.
shows.
Yeah. Shoot, man. I don't know. It's so hard to just like be on the
Doesn't have to
spot
be
with
hardcore
it.
either. Like, because like,
I don't know. Can it be like
doesn't have to be local, I guess. Well, yeah. Try to keep it
yeah,
local.
dude, like yeah, dude, we played with a band called Gasket down in Beckley.
Yeah.
And dude, people went dude, it was like this tiny ass like room. It's called Jimmy's Place. It's like a bar, but it's like there's no stage or anything, dude. It's like everybody's in the floor, and that's fucking awesome in itself. But dude, like the whole fucking room was moshing, like from the very front to the very back to the bar. Like the fucking drummer from Agency got like a rib cracked and shit. Like
He took a
like it was crazy,
Yeah.
dude. It was just like cool to see that many people. You know, because there's a lot of times where people, you know, it's always just like the circle. You know, people moshing,
Mhm.
a couple people up front or whatever. But this was the entire fucking room was going off when Gasket played, and it was just like it was actually pretty cool to see.
It was really cool because Jimmy's is not a very big room, but everybody in that room was throwing down, and it was intense. It was cool. I agree.
Like there was nowhere to get away from it.
No,
like you had
not
to,
at all.
you
No,
had to-
everybody got it that night.
Damn. Yeah, I love shit like that. I also have like weird memories of shows that like. So I've been to hundreds of shows at this point. Like I've been kind of crazy to think about. When I was at Todd Down, the Greg from the Mongoloids was the other band he's in. Anyways, they were playing, and he was just like, "I've been doing this for 20 years." Da 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 da. I was like, "Man, he's been in a minute." I had to sit and think. I'm like, "Wait a second. I've been going to shows for 19 years." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Damn, I'm
It's
like on the
crazy,
same
man.
boat as him."
Yeah, time goes by a lot faster than you think, because like some of the shit seems like it was just a few years ago, and you think about it and it's like, damn, that was like 15 years ago, man. Like
Yeah, like I think Jason and I met almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to think I met Jason almost 20 years ago. Damn near.
Yeah.
Like,
It's wild, man.
Yeah.
The
Probably
time
close
goes
to,
by
like,
real
yeah.
fast.
Like
probably
Fresh,
closer to
man,
15 years ago. But yeah, still.
yeah. Like I've known Fresh forever too. Like it is weird because I thought about all that shit too, and I was like, man, I've known Fresh probably like 20 years, but it doesn't seem like 20 years ago, man. It's so weird.
Yeah, I definitely knew who Fresh was way before he knew who I was, because people would be like, "A dude, best guitar player in the scene."
Dude,
And it was Nightmare.
it's-
For some reason, I thought he was in Beyond All Hope. I don't know why I thought
No,
that.
he was in Nightmare Affair. But I remember him and Dave, man, both of those guys. They were fucking rippers. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen Dave in a long time, or hopefully as well. I don't know, but like Fresh is still ripped. Fresh is like it's just weird to me that he wants to play in a band with me. You know what I mean? Because like he's so fucking good at guitar, and I'm like, and he wants to play this fucking bullshit that I'm playing. But dude, hey, man, I'll take him.
Dude, it's I think you're like underselling that shit, dude. The shit you guys are doing is crazy. Your vocals are crazy too.
Thanks,
Like,
dude.
it's-
Thank you.
I can't do that. I hear it and I'm like, I can't do that. I'm actually working on like a solo hardcore project right now. It's like say like
Word?
70% comedy, but it's heavy as shit. Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
It's like-
awesome.
It's the kind of hardcore that you can wear a ski mask to. That's how I describe it.
Yes.
And I'm calling it right now. Well, it's just me, because I'm like, there's some people who have been like, we should turn this into a band, but I'm calling it 50 Cent, like Fitty. It's like the songs are so. I have like a diss song to r/hardcore. I have a song
Careful with
called-
that one, man. That the toothpaste doesn't go back in the tube, brother.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck those motherfuckers. They're always like having like the weirdest discourse over there. Like, should we allow crowd killing at hardcore shows? It's like, shut the fuck up.
Dude,
Or like-
that shit with
That was so funny.
Colin Young thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we should boycott Hard Lord.
Yes, yes. I'm not boycotting hard
Man,
lore
just shut the fuck up. Like
hard lore is part of my stories. I have to like watch that weekly. Like, what are you talking about?
Dude.
Like, I would say
there's like that or whatever that weird like Facebook group was that Vile Mind video blew up in.
Yeah, that guy has a knife.
Yeah. that place was a cesspool, man. It's wild. The internet's a wild place.
Yeah, they're in the breakdown of one of the songs. I haven't sat down and recorded lyrics yet. That's next. I just gotta figure out time to do it. But it's like a lyrics that say, I just fucked your bitch in a TUI muscle shirt. Like, just like right before breakdowns, it'll have like a Gucci Mane song drop right before it.
Oh my god!
It's like Cold World style, but just like heavy as shit. It's just so dumb.
I can't wait. Yeah. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be sick.
Yeah, it's it's so stupid, but I will say it's heavy as shit. That's one thing I'm proud of because I've
Is it like slam heavy?
No, it's not. It's not like if you ever listened to Infectious Jelking. You ever heard that?
No, but
band?
I'm going to. But just based on that name alone.
So Infectious Jelking is doing literally the slam version. Freemz, didn't you have that hilarious diss track on MySpace back in the day? I cannot believe you remember that. That is so fucking funny. So there was this rapper from Parkersburg, and out of nowhere, so like I was a little fucker. There's people who remember me from back in the day. I was very ornery. I was like, I kind of still am. I like tone it back for these. I'm still Chuck City Biddies. Dude. I created this. There's this guy trying to live his best life, being a rapper in Parkersburg. He's probably he's an older gentleman, probably in his 40s, and we found it. I'm like, I'm gonna make a rap diss to this motherfucker. So I created a MySpace music account called Inspecta Get It. He had a song called Parkersburg a Hose, and I was like talking about how they ain't got shit on Chuck City Biddies. Like roasted him with like wearing K-Swiss and shit. Like the dude messages me. He messages me. He goes, "Hey young man, I know who you are."
Young man.
Which he didn't know who I was. He goes, "I respect you. You got flow. You can rap, but like you need to remember those who came before you and all this shit."
All right, Dad. It's past your bedtime.
I was like, I just respond to him like, I just ended your whole career. The funny thing was, it wasn't even, I don't know what he's talking about because it wasn't good. I got the microphone I used. I took the video game Rock Band?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I took a Rock Band microphone and plugged it into my computer and recorded the whole thing through Audacity over a rap beat. That's all I did.
Hey, that was enough for him, man. He got his attention.
Can't believe B-Fresh was aware of that, or anyone remembers that. I did all kinds of shit.
I feel like it's harder to do that now. Like you couldn't just like pop up and like do something like that. I don't know. I feel like the internet now, you're too findable.
Yeah, we had I did all kinds of shit like that too. I had another one called Holler Crick, which was like a redneck rap project, which was fucking hilarious. It blew up so much that Cowboy Troy from like that dude that used to rap with Big and Rich put us
Yeah.
He put us on his top 8 on MySpace.
No way!
I swear to God. And it was me and like 3 frat bros from Marshall. Like totally, like one of them's from New York even. Like the other ones were from like Ohio. It's like not redneck at all, just kind of like making funny shit. And yeah, it kind of blew up a little bit on the internet.
That's awesome.
There's Brock Knotts, which was my wrestling persona. I would do wrestling songs, shit like that.
Oh fuck yeah!
Good time. So this is the continuation of that. Now I'm doing a heavy ass hardcore album.
That's sick.
And it's just the most ridiculous.
Are you doing a full length?
Nah, I'll probably just do a band camp.
Oh, come on, man.
I keep saying an album, but we'll see what happens with it.
Press
Even
it,
crazier because I have to get I have a fucked up tooth, and I found out it's cheaper just to get a gold cap than it is a veneer.
Oh,
hell yeah, man!
It's my front tooth, and they're like, I was talking to the dentist about it. And he's just like, well, what's the downside to that? He goes, oh, just aesthetic. I'm just like in my head, I'm like, oh, you don't know me, brother.
yeah.
That's a downside.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Wait till I have my album art and I'm wearing a ski mask, and the only thing you can see is the
with the gold too. Oh my god, dude.
It's gonna be so stupid, but it's one thing I will say about it. Writing it's been fun because it's just heavy.
Absolutely.
Just like beat down. Just
the more ignorant it is, the more fun it is.
I've just been listening to way too much D Block. I swear, like I did this app thing, and it shows you your like, oh, how basic is your music taste? We'll base it on your genre. And then I ran it, and it was like Detroit hardcore, and like, the thing was like, oh, how did you find this?
Right.
There's also a lot of like Never Ending Game, Bad Beat. Like, who are you guys listening to right now? What are some bands that are in your frequent rotation? Doesn't have to be hardcore. Just curious, because I have some non-hardcore shit.
Scarab. I don't
Dude,
know if heard them.
Scarab.
Oh, yeah.
Scarab is, from what I've heard from a lot of bands, it's your favorite hardcore band's favorite hardcore band.
Dude, they're good as fuck, man.
I saw them live. I was so mad they were not selling merch at Todd Down. I wanted a Scarab shirt so bad because I love that band.
Yeah, them and I'll open my Spotify real quick.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, do it.
Because I listen to a lot of stuff, like not just hardcore. But
Same.
like I was listening to throwing it back a lot of like newer Ceremony. Well, I don't know, anything after Ronert Park is new Ceremony to me. But
yeah,
like newer Ceremony. I've been listening to a lot of Joyce Manor lately.
Hey, so one of my good friends on Twitch, his dad produced those albums.
No way.
Yeah, he's from the old school like Santa Cruz punk scene too. He,
that's really cool.
Like play shows with like the Descendants and shit. Like
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cody, I can listen to like front to back, no skips, like all day, every day. No, the Joyce Manor album, Cody.
Oh, go Cody by Joyce Manor. Got you. I think it's Cody.
Fucking Holy Blade. I've been listening to them a lot, dude. It's like a
big AFI vibes.
Yeah, dude.
Like good era AFI too.
Yeah.
I saw both of those bands, Scarab and Holy Blade, at Todd Down.
Oh, really?
They were both there, yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to that. Dude, that Holy Blade is just like, I wish it was longer though, because like, you know, like I listen to that kind of shit, like AFI and like all like the older like punk stuff when I'm like fucking cleaning the house, doing dishes, you know what I mean? And like it'll be over, and I'm like, damn it, man, my hands are all wet, and I gotta
right, yeah, you can't like, yeah.
It's funny because I'm either listening to hardcore, like my spectrum is so like off kilter right now. I probably should like go see a therapist or something, because like my shit is like probably 75% hardcore, but then like I'll throw on some like drill rap, like Chicago drill and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And then I'll switch to like yacht rock. So I'm like listening to fucking Christopher Cross and fucking Steve Winwood. Like,
dude, I listen to like shoegaze-y type shit whenever I'm like making shirts for some reason.
Yeah,
we're like,
you should talk to my editor. They're a huge shoegaze fan, like big time. They like know the deep cuts. They tell me shit, and I'm like, I've never heard this in my life. Like, it's really good. Never heard of it.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's like proper shoegaze or whatever, but like Nothing. Obviously, they're one of my favorite bands. But like, there's another band called Oversize. I've been listening to a lot. They're like kind of that same vibe.
Really
not
cool.
Really like, not deep dive shoegaze or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. It's just really chill stuff to jam for, like, you know, like everybody needs a little break from. I don't even, dude, honestly, a lot of the time I don't even listen to music. I just listen to spooky podcasts, man. I'm just like fucking scary shit.
Big spooky podcast guy, like Mr.
Dude, we do. He's got this podcast that he pulls up every time we're riding in the van to a show, and I mean it's cool. It's this person that like their viewers or fans or listeners or whatever, they send in these really like, some of them are like just like weird things that's happened to them, or some are like paranormal or like some weird stuff, and it's like it's creepy and freaks you out. Like, I don't
dude, like on the way home from shows, I'm like all fucking, I'm rocked out, dude. I can't, like, my ears can't take it anymore. So I just turn on like the fucking podcast. I'm like, sorry, Casey. He's like, oh no, you're good.
No, I love that stuff, man.
I do feel like if you're only listening, if you're only listening to hardcore, you're kind of stunting yourself a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh,
100%.
dude. Yeah. Dude, I listen to everything. I listen to fucking, dude. Sometimes
Same.
I'll listen to some older like country. I listen to.
I love country, man.
I love.
Dude, I think we listened to '90s country the whole way back from Columbus.
That's my shit,
We
man.
did.
I was getting ready to say
We
that.
did.
Like, there's so many of these kids now. Like kids, I say kids, people my age that like, I see them online and they're posting and they're like, "Oh, I'm from Appalachia. My pappy gave me a shotgun and I love Tyler Childers." It's like, bitch, I remember being at the Brick House and if I played anything remotely country, like over the sound, you guys are like, "Ew, country."
Yeah.
I'm like, you will never be the queen of my single wide trailer. Never. I need
Speaking of that, I was hoping you'd ask on that little thing you posted or whatever. You're like, what kind of home is it? What kind of home is a ghost?
Oh yeah, what kind of home? Yeah, that's a good question.
West Virginia, dude. It's a double wide.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think one of the thing was what makes a ghost house a ghost home.
A ghost
home.
That's a t-shirt idea, by the way. Do like a fucking like a floor mat.
That would be write that down.
And then what kind of house is a ghost house? It's a double wide trailer. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the nicer of the trailers, though. Really. So.
Well, yeah. I mean.
Yeah, I say if you're.
I don't know. Yeah, it's double wide's rule. Like I don't like.
If the ghost home is a double wide, then you're living large.
We're living large.
Yeah, man. We're balling.
That's amazing. I like that answer. I don't want to bite Hardlore too much here, but since we're on the subject, and your guys' name of your band is Ghost Home. You believe in ghosts,
dude?
Ooh.
I want, like, obviously I listen to all those podcasts and shit, and I love all that shit. I want to see something so fucking bad, and I think that's my problem. Is why I never have, because I want to. I'm always like. You know, my workspace when I make shirts is my creepy ass fucking basement. And I always get weird vibes down there when I'm alone or if I don't have any music or a podcast or anything playing. And I want something fucked up to happen, but it never does. And
No, you just gotta like pretend you don't care, man.
Yeah.
And that's how.
Yeah. Future podcast idea. Next time, because when I come to West Virginia, my base of operations is Jackson County. I stay with family. We should do a special episode where we try to get the ghost in your basement to talk to us.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll rent some ghost hunting equipment. I know I have, believe it or not, I have a ghost hunting equipment guy in West Virginia.
No way.
Yeah. He came out of the distillery, actually. That's how I met him. So I'll hit him up. Let's see if we can find a ghost. I have a crazy story.
I'd love that. Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't know if this is necessarily ghost related, but it could be. I don't know. You tell me. So I used to work in the coal mines, right? And there was a point in time where I actually had an outside job because I basically had a back injury. So I was directing traffic of like the rails undergrounds. Anyways, that part's not important. They had a water pump that was broken from the water tower up on the hill. So I would occasionally have to go back up there and restart the water pump. It's probably a good like 1,000 feet away from the house area where the bathhouse was, where I was working from. So I'd have to take like a little ATV up there. One of the times I went up there, I just see this big, like green flash of light in the woods. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I like hauled ass down the hill. My dad worked at that same coal mine, but he was the safety guy. And I was working midnights. He would work the day shift, so he came in the next morning as I was getting off, and I went there, and I told him about it. He's like, we should go up there and look, see if we can see anything. So we get in the four, we go up there, I kind of point out to where it was, we start looking around, and we see this like pile of stuff, like, in the woods. So we walk over there, and there is probably like 100 different animal bones in this pile.
What the fuck?
What?
Completely cleaned. Like, no rotting flesh, no fur, just bones, like clean bones.
Now this was on like public land or
No, not public land. This is on
No?
the mine property, and this is in Pomeroy, Ohio. I was working in a coal mine underneath the Ohio River.
Holy fuck, dude!
This is in Pomeroy, which is also very close to Point Pleasant, which you know,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't
Yeah.
know in chat, that's where Mothman happened.
Holy shit, man! So like, you never found out like what it?
No,
what it,
we
what-
not. No, just I saw a green
Oh,
flash
that's
in the
weird,
woods.
man.
What'd you do?
That feels, huh?
What'd you do?
Nothing. What do you do? What does one do in that situation?
Well, I don't leave.
Yeah, that's what
That's what you-
True, man. Like part of me would want to investigate more, but like I know the real me would be like, fuck this.
No, hell no, I'm out.
I
of
mean,
there.
no,
Like, I'm-
we looked around and we didn't see anything else. We just saw that. I need to get my dad on here because like he can verify this story. It was nuts.
That's wild. That's wild.
Like and like it was like I remember the light being green, but I also remember it being so bright that it hurt my eyes almost. Like it was like too bright.
So it wouldn't have been like a taxidermy dude or anything like out there.
Well, yeah.
Right? So
It'd be wild for a taxidermy dude to come out there too.
Yeah.
Like
True.
I mean, this is like way off the beaten path. Like it's not. I feel like
That's wild.
aliens is what my mind goes to, which I'm like more likely.
I
to
mean, you
believe in
saw
than
that
ghosts.
green light before.
Well, that's
all
like
that,
that's like some like I don't know, like Flatwoods Monster kind of stuff,
Mhm.
or like I don't know.
Yeah, which is
like,
also-
it kind of sounds kind of like that.
A lot of people consider that an alien too, like as
Yeah.
Braxton County Monster, Flatwoods Monster, whatever. No, it gets called both things. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. There's some weird shit in these hills, man. Like I
yeah. I don't know if I believe in ghosts. I kind of do believe in ghosts, but I don't have any like things that I've seen. I have things that I've felt. I gotta. If you guys want to
think
go into
that's
ghost
a
stories,
lot
I don't
of
know
it.
when y'all are trying to leave. I have a few.
No,
more.
dude. Like
Oh
I
no.
said, man.
Well,
we're-
I've got a
I'm
couple
good.
interesting stories.
Okay, so we'll trade off. I'll let you go now.
Okay.
What I'm going to do probably is some of the stuff that got cut out. Like if the audio is too bad, I'll just cut this in
Oh, that's fine.
where it's needed. So,
Or if there's anything that you want to revisit, like where that's
well,
cool.
if there's anything I want to revisit, I will do it the next interview because
Okay, cool.
I think it would be very good to have you guys on whenever you're promoting new music.
Oh, that would be awesome, man. Thank
That'd
you.
roll, yeah.
Would love to do that. So I lived in Las Vegas for about a year, and at the house I was in, there was for some reason there were just like way more light switches than you would ever like really need. So like every room had like a light switch in every corner, and in the light switch for the kitchen there was one on two ends, and it'd be in the living room, which was on like there was one light switch toward the living room, then one switch toward the hallway, like down on the other side of it. And there were multiple times where we would like be in the living room with the kitchen light off, just like hanging out watching TV, and the kitchen light would come on, and like not just like the light coming on, like you would hear the switch click, and you would walk up, and it had been like something had flipped the light on, and like hearing like weird sounds and stuff at night, like not normal, like stuff that doesn't sound like anything else you've ever heard. Like it's
Where you said this is your parents' house?
no, Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's like out in the Nevada desert. Have you had any interactions with like shadow people?
Yeah, but I kind of blame that on being like severely addicted to drugs. Like,
Well,
Whenever-
okay, yeah,
whenever
fair
you're on
enough.
there's like times when you're on heroin where you will like get sleep paralysis. I definitely saw some shadow people there.
Yeah.
One time I was having sleep paralysis. I had a sock come towards me like an inchworm, like.
What the fuck?
And then once I got clean, I had anxiety so bad that I got comorbid insomnia. Yeah, dude. Yeah, swear to God, there was a sock
He's
laying
about
on
to
the
kill
floor.
Jason, man.
There's a sock laying on the floor, and it just like inched
just
towards me. I'm like, oh fuck. Or I'd see shadow people standing by the street light, like
Oh
at my
man.
window.
Yeah, well, I was asking because I had a.
Now Jason's making me laugh.
Oh,
I don't think either of us were expecting that visual. Like,
Yeah, dude, it was.
okay,
it was
well,
crazy.
was it like a regular sock, or was it like a tall sock? Or
It was like a tube sock, like a white, like long sock.
oh yeah, yeah.
Which also is crazy because I don't think the sock was actually there because I wear black socks, like black, like ankle socks.
Oh man.
oh shit.
Yeah, it was way. I didn't like learn about like what it was, but when I was probably
Still
like,
cracking me up. Hold on. I need to not look at him for a minute because it's making me laugh. It's so good.
I don't even want to tell my story now because this is too good.
Come on. Go ahead, sorry.
There's no socks involved. I had to be like 12 or maybe 13 or something like that, and I didn't realize what I saw until like probably like 4 or 5 years ago. But I woke up in the middle of the night and I was in like a cold sweat, and I could feel like something like my eyes weren't open, but I felt like some sort of like presence next to me, like in my bed. And I remember like it was super dark in my room. Like I think just the light from the hallway was creeping under the door, like just barely light enough to make out shapes. But there was something very tall and dark standing directly next to me. And I even remember like reaching out and like trying to touch it. Why I wanted to like touch this creepy thing standing next to my bed, I don't know. But it was this big looming like figure thing, and that always freaked me out, and I never forgot it. And then it had to be just like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe. I was just like cruising around on YouTube, and I started watching like videos about this, and I stumbled across a video about the fucking Hat Man.
Oh yeah.
And that's like, I don't know. Okay, if y'all are familiar, that is exactly what I saw. It's like this
shit.
shared experience that tons of people have, and no one really knows what causes it. I don't know, but I saw that guy, and it freaks me out to this day. Like I can't take melatonin because I'm afraid I'll see him again.
Well, people that take like Benadryl and shit to help them sleep or whatever, like they've seen it, but like it's wild that like so many people have seen the exact same fucking weird ass thing.
Yeah, because I told my parents about it, and they're like, well, you know, like, I mean, they didn't have an explanation for it, but just wild, like 15, 16 years later, like being like, holy shit, that's the thing, that's the guy, that's him. Like,
yeah, dude, that's fucked up.
And I've had, I see Fresh asking in chat, I've had sleep paralysis. I've had it one time, and it was terrifying.
See that I've had the sleep paralysis part where I woke up and just like couldn't, and that's terrifying in itself. But I've never like seen like a
like
fucking
the old
demon
hag
or anything.
like
no,
that. Yeah.
no. But like it is fucked up whenever you wake up and like you're just like your body, I guess, is still asleep, but your mind's awake. So like, and I guess what causes that is like a chemical in your brain is released when you fall asleep, so you don't fucking flail around in your dreams.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
But the chemical hasn't completely like left your body yet, so like you're just like awake but can't move.
Right.
And that is terrifying, dude.
Yeah.
Like it sucks.
And it feels like an eternity, even though it's probably only like a couple. I don't know how long it lasts, but mine felt like 10, 15 minutes, but it had to only been like a couple seconds. But
Yeah,
like how,
dude.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I like how B Fresh asked that after my sleep paralysis story, but
he's not paying attention.
No, but like honestly, man, I'm sure like a lot of people feel this way, but I'd rather be dead than paralyzed, man. Like that, you know what I mean? Like if something crazy happened to me and I was gonna be paralyzed for the rest of my life, dude, I'd rather just fucking. I couldn't even shoot. I couldn't even kill myself. You couldn't do anything, man. You just like, dude, that would be terrible, man.
Yeah, sleep paralysis is rough. Like the sock one is my best one, and then seeing people outside my house was crazy. and then definitely Shadow People is.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I think the biggest thing for me, like what we were talking about, is so many people have like the same experiences with Shadow People. Like that has to mean something.
There has to, there's something behind it, man. Like because they describe the same exact fucking guy, and like it kind of makes me want to see it, but at the same time, I
don't. So just so Be Fresh knows, because I'll retell it just real quick. I had sleep paralysis once fresh, where I was sitting in my chair in the living room. There was a sock across the room, and the sock was like started inching towards me, like an inchworm,
fucking inchworm,
like across the floor towards me. And it freaked me out so bad. Yeah, I used to. So I keep my guitar out here now because I've been writing, but for a minute there, I was keeping it in my closet to keep out of the way, and I would like throw a hat on the, the head.
Oh, huge mistake.
Yeah, and then I would just like see like a little fucking dude standing in my closet when I wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of gear, what have you guys been playing? What are y'all playing right now? Do a little
like
gear.
Instrument wise,
yeah.
or
I love guitars. So.
Oh yeah, I've got my bass right here.
I just play when I'm writing shit. Obviously, I just do vocals live or whatever. But like whenever we're writing, I use I just use a Randall, like the V2. It's like they're fucking hard to find, man. Because I want one. It's actually Bo Shavers, but he's left it at my house, and I've asked him a million times. I'm like, hey man, what do you want for this thing? And he's just like, just use it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel weird having other people's shit. And I'm like, dude, just give me a price. And he's like, no, man, just use it for as long as you need to. But anyway, I play that V2 just with a HM2 behind it. And it.
Isn't it like 300 watts or something insane?
Yeah, 300
That's
watts.
Crazy.
Man. Like,
it's kind of funny. All the shit I'm writing, I'm using my computer and like neural amp modeler.
Oh
just
yeah,
downloading amps. Shit.
Oh yeah,
he's got all kinds of like
really
cool
for
shit.
our demos. I have the STL amp hub, and it's really good. I like it a lot.
Pull mine out since it's right here. Oh. What bass you got? So here's I used to have this is gonna go to another sad drug story, but I used to have like the Epiphone Firebird. I had a jazz bass,
those are sick.
American jazz bass. Had a fretless P bass. I had full Ampeg gear. I think I sold all of it for like less than $1,000.
Damn.
You hate to see it, man.
I've done. Hey, dude, I've been there, man. Like I.
I was gonna say this is the bass I'm using for. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
We'll do it upside down. So this is the bass I use in Ghost Home. It's just a standard like made in Mexico Fender Jazz. But it's rock solid, man. It's built like a tank. Yeah, I like it. I was thinking about going the P bass route because I mean that's such like an iconic sound, but it ended up working out pretty well because the jazz bass pickups are really like bright and sharp.
Yeah,
and it kind of helps like my philosophy with like the bass tone. Obviously, like the amp and like the HM2 and stuff, that was all Jason's idea. I've just kind of fine-tuned it to my liking, but I just try to make my bass sound like a guitar.
I'm like,
and the jazz bass does that. Yeah.
I'm currently trying to convert all Fender players into Reverend players. I was originally in the market for a Fender.
Oh
I got this double OG or double agent OG Reverend, and it has this fucking this knob up here is a bass contour knob. So
that is a thing that they have, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm wanting to play like like bright, like I like a lot of Midwest emo and stuff too. I'll play a lot of that.
Oh yeah. You get like that Telecaster sound out of it.
Yeah. Or I can just turn the bass contour all the way up and tune it down. And it's got, humbucker P90s and a P90.
Oh, that's really cool.
And just play heavy it's heavy as fuck. I'm like, I don't need another guitar, even though I think I'm going to get a Jackson at some point.
Dude, that is fucking sick.
I love Reverend, man. So look at the Reverend basses. Also, they're all made in Toledo, Ohio. They're based out of Detroit.
That's sick.
They handwrite the serial number on I don't know if you can, probably can't see it. Oh yeah, you can. That silver marker. They handwrite the serial number on every guitar.
Oh hell yeah.
That's really cool. A buddy of mine who used to tour a lot back in the day had a deal with Reverend for a while, and he's got nothing but good things to say about him. Well, then also our friends Emily the Deal and the Hot Mess, they all play Reverends, and they love them.
Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't. Even if I get another guitar, I think that guitar will always be my main. I kind of want to get a Reverend bass now. I actually don't currently own a bass. My roommate has two, luckily. So
nice.
He didn't either when he first.
I didn't know the first show I played with because I moved back to Ohio and I didn't have any gear, and I ended up in Ghost Home because probably about like 2 weeks after I moved back, Jason made a post on Facebook that said, "Hey, who knows how to play bass and can learn a 15-minute hardcore set?" And the first show I played with Ghost Home, I used Jason's bass, which was also a jazz bass. And that got me. That got me hooked.
In that guitar hall, that bass hall somewhat earlier, there was also a Jaguar bass. The one that's like 3/4 scale that they were selling there a while back.
Mustang bass, maybe, or Bronco.
That was a Jaguar bass.
A Jaguar bass? Okay, cool.
This was
because I was trying to get a Jaguar bass before I got the jazz bass, but they didn't have any in black, so
mine was actually black too.
Oh my god!
I had a black Jaguar bass Fender.
They're super cool.
But it wasn't full scale. But still, I mean, I was playing mostly punk then, anyways, and hardcore, and you really only need the top 3 frets.
Yeah. One of the coolest bass guitars I've ever played was I'm trying to remember the model, but it was a Gretsch bass, and it's based on like their single cut like thing, and it was a 3/4. It was a short scale bass. And that was probably one of the gnarliest sounding bass guitars I've ever played in my whole life. Like it has little tiny like bass humbuckers in it, and they sound disgusting.
Yeah, for sure. Back to we totally derailed from the ghost stories. But
yeah. I mean,
that was my fault because I saw I have like crazy ADD. I saw the guitar case in the background, and I was just like, "Oh shit!"
Oh yeah, I got a. Well, while we're on, I'll just grab it.
Yeah. But yeah, I have another crazy ghost story. We'll probably cut it soonish.
So yeah, I like a lot of guitar shit too, but I'm a big Les Paul guy. So this is a.
Oh man, I'll never own one because they're pricey.
Well, okay, so here's the thing with this one. So probably about 10 years ago, I discovered a lot of the cool like Japanese made like Gibson copy brands, and I've had a few of them over the years, but like Bernie that was made by Fernandez, like I've had one of those, and this is really cool. So this is made by ESP. And it's it's called Edwards, and it's just like a straight Gibson. But dude, honestly, like it's built better and plays better than any Gibson I've ever laid my hands on, and I got it for $400.
I think Gibson and Fender are both like, unless you're like spending several $1,000s, have dropped the ball so bad on their like mid-range guitars.
Yeah, like, I know what you mean.
It's
dude, actually, like honestly, man, like the as far as the mid-range shit goes, you're better off getting a Squier. Like if you're gonna like go for like Fender shit, because like Squier is up their game, man, in the past few years, and they're
really
cheaper,
good.
but they're just as good as like a lower end Fender.
Mm-hmm.
So
I had
sometimes better.
I had a Squier Mustang, and I love that thing.
Yeah, they're super sick. I almost bought a Squier bass. Like I was about to pull the trigger on it, but I ended up a buddy of mine ended up getting me a really good deal on that one. But yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I'm definitely, if I get another bass, it's gonna be Reverend for sure. If I get a guitar, it's probably gonna be Jackson, just because I don't know why I want a Jackson so bad. I just want
Which one?
Just one of the cheaper ones, like the
I like the new Surfcasters that are out. Those are sick.
Let's see, what was the one I was looking at?
Fresh has started playing a Jackson with us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fresh gets a new guitar like every week.
He does.
I know of another guitar that Fresh might be getting from a conversation I had with someone. Where is it? Oh man, I know it was like under $1,000. That's all I remember. I don't know. I'll find it while we're telling while I tell you the other ghost story.
Yeah.
So, when this would have been like 99, 2000. My grandma had cancer. So we lived in Jackson County. I'm originally from Mingo County, which is, you know where that is. That's middle of nowhere. So they moved to Jackson County. They put a double wide up on our property, all that. So one day me and my dad went fishing because there's a few ponds on the property. And we were walking back and I stopped in front of my grandparents' house. I just stopped walking. I said, "Who's at Nana's house?" He's like, "What do you mean?" He goes, I hear, because she would have people, she's a very religious lady. So people would come over, her friends, they'd pray for her and stuff. I was like, "I hear people praying in tongues." My dad was like, "Huh, I don't know." So a few years later, when I was like 15, 16 years old, he asked me if I remembered that story. God, I got chill bumps right now, dude. Goofy shit. I was like, "Yeah, I remember." And he's like, "Nobody was there. Like, she wasn't even there."
Oh,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked up. In tongues?
They were praying in tongues, like loud. What's crazy is he couldn't hear it.
Just you?
Only me. Only I could hear it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Something was trying to reach out and touch you, man. That's all that is.
That's what he was talking. He said, I used to have all these like crazy dreams about like, he said I would like wake up. I was like, I had a nightmare. And he'd be like, what happened? And he'd like expecting to be some kind of like silly stuff. And I'd be like, there were demons trying to get me. And like this thing came out of the sky with a sword and like cut their arms off. And like, he'd be like, this fucking creepy ass kid. Like, like he was expected to be some like softball stuff. And then there's another story. No. There's another story. My sister, when she was born, like almost died. So like, when she was younger, she had some like learning disabilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then my dad said that like I came to him and he said I was, man, I'm freaking out. I'm like almost crying. Walking by her room, and he said that I told him that I heard people talking over top of her, and I said, who's in there? And she was asleep. And the voice said to me, like, I'm Confusion.
What?
Yeah. And then the other voice started screaming at me. And then I ran to his room.
Holy
middle of the night.
Shit.
Yeah.
How old were you?
This was Mingo County, so probably 5, 6 years old.
Oh my God.
I would never sleep in my own room again.
No.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I don't remember that happening, but I remember the aftermath of it. I remember he let me stay up and like watch the Sci-Fi Channel because they were showing the live action Japanese Spider-Man TV show on the Sci-Fi Channel. So he was like, I remember watching it as a kid. I don't remember the creepy part. I do remember talking about the dream. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. So I kind of believe in ghosts a little bit. Or something.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it necessarily has to be like ghosts as in like an apparition. I mean, it's like energy, you know?
Yeah,
like
dude,
it's
like,
not.
I definitely believe it. And then like, obviously, like if you don't believe in aliens, you're a fucking moron. Like, dude, like there's no fucking way that like we're the only ones here. Like there's no way.
It can't
like,
be.
That's crazy to think, you know. But yeah, like I do believe in ghosts. I just wish like something would happen to me, man. Like I wish that like they'd prove me right. Like I almost want to be like, I know you're, because like dude, like I've even like fucked with Ouija boards and everything, and it's like nothing's ever fucking happened to me.
Ouija boards freak me out, man. I don't like it.
Well, like me and my friend used to we'd always do that, man. We'd get like Ouija boards or like dude, like we we made one time out of like a fucking like pizza box and shit. And like we try to make it, but like nothing would ever like happen. And like we would psych ourselves out and be like, "Oh, did you hear that?" You know what I mean?
Right.
It wasn't, you know, nothing was ever really there. But dude, I'm gonna say that, and then like
something's gonna happen.
Some fucked up
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, it'll be like the worst kind of ghost too. Like
they're like, all right, you want to find out? Here you go, man.
Jason's gonna hear some creepy shit, then black out and wake up covered in blood, holding a knife over over an animal in the woods or something. Like,
right.
Like what happened to me? Like some like Amityville stuff, dude. I think of like all this other creepy stuff that's happened to me. There was another time when, after my grandma moved away, so we lived in an old ass farmhouse that was built like turn of the century type shit. And so whenever my grandma passed away, my grandpa moved back to Mingo County and gave us the double wide. And I got her old office, my bedroom. I remember I was laying on the bed. I had like a single bed, right? That's the size because I was a kid. I'm like laying on it long ways with my legs dangling off the bed.
Ooh,
and I felt something
like
grab my ankles and pull me. Like didn't pull me off the bed or anything, but I felt it pull me. Turn around. I didn't see anyone. I run to my parents' bedroom and I was like, "Dad, why did you do that? Why did you do that?" So of course my parents are like, "What the fuck is going on? Like this is wild." And another time, further on down the road, I'm in middle school. My parents get divorced. I'm there for a short time. We lived at the double wide. My dad lived in the old farmhouse, and I would go over there and stay with him sometimes. And I remember laying on the couch in the living room. My grandma's old piano was in the first room you walk into.
Already.
Yeah, so I'm like laying there and I start hearing a key tapping, just ding, 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 ding. I'm like, oh god, what's that? Did I remember like it was yesterday too? Because the reason why I was sleeping on the couch is because he had the computer, the home. My dad had like a crazy bachelor pad, by the way, when they first got his Harley was like in the front room of the house during the time, like where the piano was, and like he had his computer set up to where he could use it from the couch on dial-up internet.
That's sick.
So I'm like laying on the couch, like typing on the computer, and I start hearing that ding. I was like, "Who's in there?" And then it would stop, and then I would like, "Oh, okay," and then I would like, then the ding would happen again, and then I was like, "No, what's in there?" And then like it would stop, and I get up. I'm like, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go over to mom's house. Yeah. It's like 3 a.m. I'm like, I'm so terrified to walk outside. So I get up to get off the couch, and I just start hearing ding, 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 bunch on the piano. So,
oh my god!
I jump off the couch, and instead of going, because I would have had to go through that room to leave, I open up his window and crawl out the window to go back to the house. I ran all the way home.
By any means necessary.
Yeah, yes. I'd have already been out, dude.
Oh my god!
Like the first ding, I'd have been home.
Yeah,
they love you, dude. They love you.
Yeah, that was crazy, and that's another story I just have not thought about for years.
Oh my god!
So it's like telling these stories, but
nothing remotely close to that for me. Creepy light switches in the hat, man, and that's about it for me.
Well, I mean, like, dude, my dogs, like, I know, like, people say that dogs and cats and shit can see shit that we can't, and like Mosh will freak me out sometimes, dude, because he'll, like, the way my house is, like the living room, and then you go through the kitchen, and then there's a laundry room, and then like our jam room, and our back door is in the jam room, so he goes to the kitchen. Facing, not actually in the jam room or whatever, but he's facing that doorway, and he'll just start fucking like growling and like barking at fucking nothing, dude. Like just like looking up, going, and like there's nothing there. Yeah, dude, it's fucking weird sometimes, man.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to backtrack too far. You have a dog named Mosh.
Yeah, Moshy.
That's sick.
Yeah, I got Moshy, Munchie, and Lemmy. But
Lemmy.
Yeah, yeah, Lemmy's.
Hell yeah.
Lemmy he's a little guy. He's a little fucker, but like he's the sweetest fucking dog in the world. But his brothers like Mosh is a pit bull mix and Munch is a boxer mix. So Lemmy is like this big, but he thinks he's as big as them, and he's the only one I'm worried about. Like whenever you guys come over, like
Oh,
I'm like, man, I don't know, I don't like. He's a sweetheart.
He's just living up to his namesake.
Yeah,
Dude, I just have another wild story. It doesn't really involve me, but I've seen it. Do you know? Okay, you know Jackson County. Do you know right off the Kenna exit that like old restaurant?
Yeah, dude, they have fucking gray steaks. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
Like,
very
I got
disgusting
a
food.
steak from there one time, and it was literally like it was gray. I don't know how else to
I used to
describe
work.
it.
I used to work there. I used to clean that restaurant every night. By the way, so I can tell you now that steak was frozen probably for a good while before they cooked it.
Yeah, it was not good.
So my dad was eating at that restaurant. They have some okay stuff, but like I'd get the spaghetti or something. Anyways, my dad was there, and then like he saw someone in the back of his truck, and he pulled out his camera and he helped the camera. And you see the head that's there pop down, like in the video. Without stopping the video, my dad gets up and walks out to the truck and opens the door. And nobody there.
What?
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah.
You, like what you said he saw it on camera, like someone in his truck.
No, he saw it himself.
Oh,
He looked out the window, saw someone in the back of his truck, the back seat of his truck, pulled out his camera to videotape it, and when he stood up, the head went down. He was going to go out there to like confront them, and then he opens the door, and there's no one there.
Yeah, that's fucked.
I'll send you the video. I'll get it from him.
I want to see that. Yeah.
Real quick, the video will be played right here. And what you guys think of that?
That's scary as hell, man.
Yeah, pretty crazy, huh? Yeah. But yeah, tons of crazy stories. The more I think about it. Mom, can we go to a haunted house?
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in the hills out here, man. Like,
we need to be in the van with us on the way home from a show sometime, man, because like that's all we do is listen. Like me and Casey listen to like all that spooky shit. It'd be cool to like. I like hearing it from actual like people I know though, like this, like.
Oh, way cooler. Yeah.
Because then you can be like, well, you can ask them. Shit,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know,
Well, I mean, even
like
just listen to the podcast, like we'll
lot
both just be like zoned out, and it'll say something like really fucked up, and we're both like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, like, yeah, but, like sometimes I'll be listening to that podcast, and I'll be like, I want to know more, and like I can't. I can't ask
you
the
can't
guy,
ask him.
You know, I can't just be like, well, what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think we need to have. I think we need to have a ghost hunt episode.
I think that'd be good. I think we'll do a ghost hunt episode in your basement just to see what happens. And if nothing happens, we'll find something somewhere. Because I know there's the ghost hunter dude told me that there is this like dentist office in West Virginia that is like so haunted that the dude shut down his practice and moved it.
Oh,
and he was like, if you want to come stream it, we could go hit it up.
Dude, let's do it.
I'm down.
Who better to do it than with a band named Ghost Home?
Yeah, dude.
We're in, man. We're in.
I'm in for sure.
That could be a wild pull to check out. I also don't want to bite Hardlore too much because I'm now realizing they did a ghost hunting episode.
Who doesn't do a ghost episode?
Who doesn't bite Hardlore too? Like to be honest, man.
Those dudes are.
People started doing the chicken nugget thing like after they did
yeah.
like with like other shit, like how many pieces of pizza can I eat? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But speaking of which, longtime viewers of my channel know that I've done several of the food challenges on stream, like going to a restaurant and trying to do the food challenge. Because one of my best friends from high school, still close friends with him, he's like the West Virginia hot dog eating champion. So I would take him, and then he would beat the challenge, and I would not beat it usually. But one thing I can do well, I can do all the spicy challenges. So.
Dude, I feel like if
the haunted cupboard, yes. Sorry, someone in my chat. Go ahead, I'll let you finish. But someone in chat said the haunted cupboard on stream. I had one of my cupboards fly open on stream, and knock a full bottle of wine off of my fridge when it happened.
On camera.
On camera, I got a clip of it.
Dude, you gotta send that.
You gotta drop the clip.
Yeah, let me find it.
That's
I don't
great,
think,
dude. You
don't
something latched onto you, man. Or
you don't
something.
see the cupboard. you don't see the cupboard open on stream. You hear the wine bottle fall, and I'm like, fuck. And then I pull the camera up to show that the cabinet is like wide open.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
I'm gonna have trouble
and
sleeping tonight, man.
me too. I'm the one who's haunted.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll bring the ghost out when I go to your basement. The vibes are all bad, and it's just like
I'm just gonna have Jason stay over tonight. Nothing seems to happen to him, so we're good.
Yeah. Let me. Hey, Bagel, if you're on a computer, can you find that clip for me? It's definitely clipped. That was crazy. Plot twist: you're the ghost, Freemz. That'd be crazy. It's like the Sixth Sense. I just noticed you're wearing a False Sense shirt. They're going to be interviewed on this stream too.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I caught them when they played the HMC show a couple months ago, and yeah, super sick. Got to hang out and meet pretty much the whole band and talk with them, and yeah, they're super cool. It's really cool, even though they're like quite a ways away.
Yeah, well, like
they're doing a lot of support for the scene around here, which is super sick.
They're doing the Calcified too, aren't they? Are they?
I don't know.
For some reason, I thought they were. I don't know.
I need to find that flyer. I'll make sure I post that. Yeah. Speaking of which, I want to talk about real fast one of the things that's so different about the hardcore scene now compared to like 10 years ago or longer, 15 years ago, whatever. They're all so different. Like it's very, I don't want to say versatile is the word, but I can't think of a better word. Diverse is better. Like I've been digging False Sense, digging Ghost Home. Biomind has their thing, Bad Terms. Then you got like that Against All band. Mm-hmm. Those dudes, I feel like they're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I saw their very first show. They were called something else, and they had like it was the singer was playing guitar and singing, and their drummer, and like, dude, obviously it's their first show. They've come so fucking far from they're like actually like a good band.
Every time we see them play, like they get better, which is really cool.
And they're so young. I think that's important. I'd love to see younger bands pop 100%. Up like that. I actually modded one of them in the West Virginia Hardcore Discord server. I like everything I'm doing it for like the younger bands. So I think you guys need to be like represented in leadership
right now. Yeah.
Like Homemade Handgun, these guys I'm wearing the shirt. They're from Ravenswood. There's some younger folks playing
Concussed on Concrete. They're brand new. They're super good. We went to their first show a couple weekends ago in Huntington, and like you would not guess that it was their first show.
Dude,
like they
fucking ripped.
They were hard. Yeah.
Oh, Homemade Handgun seems to be on Spotify too. I'm assuming it's the same one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's Mid Ohio Valley. I'm gonna listen to them. That's cool. I can only think of one other Ravenswood band, and that's Nuclear Future. They've been around since I was in high school.
Yeah, they were. They were doing some. Paul, their bassist. He wasn't originally in the band, but his brother played drums, Austin. But Paul recently joined the band, within the past few years, and he's been doing. He's not anymore. He's he works a lot and shit now. But there for a while, he was doing all ages stuff in Ravenswood. And,
I was gonna
church basement.
I was gonna mention that. Shout out to those dudes because they're another group of dudes that were trying to hold it down while nobody was paying attention.
And surprisingly, when you think of Ravenswood, you don't think of heavy music or hardcore or whatever.
Even musically, you think of punk.
Yeah, those shows were pretty packed. It was they were doing it, man. It was pretty cool, and that's the first time I saw Against All. I forgot what the fuck they were called before that.
I don't know. That was before I was back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were a 3-piece, and they were. I mean, it was a group of high school kids playing in their first band, if you can imagine. You know what I mean? But they're fucking they've come so
still
far.
Cooler than me. I think my first band we were covering the Sex Pistols. So
Typhoon 24 is what they were called.
Oh, okay. Heard it mentioned.
So
that's it's cool to see that band come through. False Sense is like I have like such a soft spot for that style of hardcore. So like,
Oh,
like
they
this,
rip, man. They're
yeah.
fucking, yeah, they're fucking
It
good.
reminds me of like an old like because I used to love like my favorite hardcore bands when I was like went to a lot of shows. Other than like I always loved like Cold World, Foundation, shit like that. But then I was also
Mhm.
I have a fucking Trash Talk tattoo and like Ceremony and like
Yeah,
Race
yeah, yeah.
War and like all that like real thrashy
Mm-hmm.
punk
Yeah.
hardcore.
Oh yeah.
See, like I like came full circle with that stuff because like back, you know, when I was in Huntington and I first met all you guys and all that shit. Like I said, I was more into like the deathcore kind
Yeah.
of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's definitely what like that's what I knew you as is like the
yeah.
Missing in Maryland dude, like
Yeah,
deathcore,
I was
metalcore.
into like just like fucking like drum, you know, just fucking stuff that I would.
Which also another S tier noise.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like once I got into like nails and like shit like that, like it changed like the way I like I think I was approaching it wrong, man, because I love all that old shit now, like the Trash Talk, fucking like all the like New York bands that I never. I mean, like I never. I mean, I've listened to them and shit, but like I said earlier, it wasn't my shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was cool or whatever, but like I didn't seek it out. But like now it's come like full circle where I'm finding like rediscovering all that shit and been like, man,
Yeah.
this shit is so fucking good.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, I have a good Missing in Maryland story. Holy shit. I cannot believe I forgot about this.
Oh, let's hear it.
It's not bad on your guys' end. Like you guys are actually you're kind of it's like the last show. The last Missing in Maryland show. I think from first to last was headlining it. And
yeah.
you may not know this because I think you guys left after you all played. And so did everyone else.
Well, that was dude. He got really mad about that. The guy from first to last got like really fucking mad.
Oh, he did. That's where my story goes from here. Because
yeah, go ahead, man. But yeah, I heard he got like real mad because like it was our last show, and like a lot of people
packed.
came to see us
yeah
for our last show, and we played right before them, which was. In hindsight, we should have played. They should have played, and then we should have.
Right.
Yeah, unless Sonny Moore was there, which he was not.
Yeah. So yeah, we played, and then everybody left.
He was so mad. So he was so mad that they had like a stage set up. They had like banners set up and everything, and he was so mad that he like tried to like rip it down, and the pole fell down and smashed into our PA. And people literally had to hold me back from like running up there and fucking that dude up. I don't even know who the singer is, but I was ready to kill that dude because like I had to be restrained.
Oh
they
my
fucking
God.
got the fuck out of there. But yeah, he was. I think it was at Fred Jr.'s.
Dude, it wasn't Fred Jr.
Oh yeah.
That place was so hot, dude. Like it was this big ass room.
Oh yeah. No, I played there a couple times.
AC.
Yeah. Oh, it was terrible. I remember. Well, no, I played there one time, and the core memory I have from that is just literally dripping in sweat. Like,
Freeman, you remember
entire
that
time.
that LP? I don't want to offend anybody or anything, but the little person,
Yes, yeah, the Fred Jr.'s.
I thought that was Fred Jr. For some reason in my head, that was Fred Jr.
No, that was a wrestler though. Fred Jr.'s. For those who don't know, Fred Jr.'s was a wrestling venue, like a local wrestling venue that like let us do shows there. That shit got sketchy too. There's like I don't remember all the details, but some sketchy stuff happened business wise. Wish I could remember, but I do not. Yeah, I just remember. Yeah, I remember just being pissed, and luckily someone caught me like just in like a dead angry stare at the singer of First to Last storming that way, and they're like, "Oh fuck!" I'm like, because back then I was a little bit. It was more spry. It would have been good.
Dude,
Very
we
big
all
man.
Like I mean, we've all, I think, calmed down a lot. I mean,
for
we
sure.
brought it down a few notches, man, and it's a lot more peaceful that way. Just like, don't let things piss you off. Like, I mean, you know,
no, honestly, though,
that's another thing I was talking about, like with the Nate interview. Like, we also we didn't have older people helping us do this shit. Like, not really. Like, the older people, the people that we considered the older people, were like 3 or 4 years older than us. So it was like the young people running everything, and like there's like some bad to that too, because I remember, especially like early on. So like when I first saw Missing in Maryland, I probably hated you because of the style of music you played. Like it's just how it was. Like I was like, oh, I only like hardcore, and like I would have to go to the metal shows because I worked at the Brick House. But I was kind of like stuck up about it. I remember when Asking Alexandria played. I sat in the parking lot.
Like when we played that, I forgot that those guys like were from like England or whatever.
Yeah.
And so like we played right before them, and my shit, like the outlet, one of the outlets was like fucked up, and my shit kept coming unplugged. And dude was like, I see it coming unplugged from the wall, eh? And I thought he was fucking with me, man. I was like, but then like I was like, oh wait, that's just how he talks, man. But I couldn't understand him, and like I think he thought I was a dick because I thought he was being a dick. You know what I mean? So I was just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you talking about?
Dude, I remember I got into a shouting match with the singer from I Wrestled a Bear once. I just remember that story. Yeah, because she was just like talking like openly about how shitty the venue was, the Brick House. I was just like, fuck it. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I probably said some things I shouldn't have said that like not the most PC things, but I was just like, fucking leave. Like I don't want to be here. I'm just here. Like I was even like it bummed me out because I actually bought one of their, because I tried to be supportive like when big bands did come back. So I even bought one of their shirts. Funny story about that shirt and Death Before Dishonor, real quick. They were selling shirts that said "Metal just got gay," like rainbow lettering. And I bought one of those shirts and I wore it to a Death Before Dishonor shirt. The drummer from Death Before Dishonor, like I want that shirt. It's like, how can I get that shirt? Like, so I traded him a Death Before Dishonor shirt for I Wrestled a Bear One shirt and told him the story. I was like, I don't
even. You can have it. I don't even want it.
Fun times. But yeah, that
awesome.
Sucked. But yeah, during that Asking Alexandria show, I remember I set out. But looking back on it, I should have been way more supportive than what I was. I think a little shit like that is what killed the scene a bit. Like everyone kind of, even in hardcore, people were clicking up. Like it was like these people didn't fuck with these people, and like it's like this band had to be on the show, or these people were not coming. It's a lot.
Yeah,
more,
there was
like,
a lot of that.
It's because we were all young and like dumb. Like we were all in our mid to early 20s.
I have seen like as you're saying, like now it's not like that at all, dude. It's actually really fucking. It's cool as hell, man. Like everybody supports everybody. You know, like I know we like no matter where we're playing on the bill or whatever, if we play last, we show up early. If we play first, we stay the whole time. And everybody is doing that now, you know? And like it's not weird like if you play with a metal band and you're a hardcore band, or you play, you know, shit, we've played with like Emily Adele and the Hot Mess, they're like a pop punk band.
We'll play with anybody,
They played at that the Agrofest and shit, man. Like it's just a one big scene now, rather than like everybody fucking at each other's, trying to outdo each other, or dick measuring contest.
Yeah, like
whatever,
super,
you know?
like there's it doesn't feel like there's that big sense of like competitiveness.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, well, these guys are the fucking, you know what I mean? Like we've been around forever, so we have to headline. Like nobody gives a fuck about anything like that, or like.
And just like I think another thing too is like all the community support for all of the new bands. Like anytime that I was in like a band and it was our first show, like we were just playing someone's basement to like 8 people, you know? Like but now it's like people are making posts about it, they're supporting it, they're sharing the flyers, people are coming out in huge numbers to support. Like new bands, you know, the younger people in the scene that are getting into it, and it's like it's really cool. I don't know. For me personally, like it feels like I want to put into the scene what I felt like I missed when that was me, you know, like a young kid or just getting into the scene and that kind of things, like the things that I wish that I had. And I feel like, I don't know, I just kind of get the feeling that like a lot of people kind of feel that same energy, like the support and the community and just like making it a cool, awesome place for everybody who likes all different kinds of like, you know, alternative or different types of music or whatever they're into, and just like create a space for that where it can all thrive. It's been really cool to see happen out here.
In a place like West Virginia, you almost have to do that too. Like if you're gonna have shows outside of when a touring band is coming, like you have, because it's just like that's how you're gonna bring people. That's how you're gonna bring people out. Like
yeah, we're kind of all we have out here, you know.
Yeah,
so
man.
everybody's got to like, you know, stick together and, you know, keep everybody else going.
Like I can see them not putting like, you know, different, like if it, like Death Before Dishonor probably needs to have all hardcore bands on it, right? Like I bet that.
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Sure.
If you're doing like a local show with local bands, it's fine to mix it up. It's
it's like whoever, you know. Yeah.
It's how you get people into other genres of music. Maybe you have a hardcore kid who finds out that they like pop punk, or like
It really is,
For sure.
the other way around, you know.
Yeah. That whole thing is, like I said earlier, man. Like, it's just like it's not like it was back when we were growing up, and I, like you said, I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? I think
absolutely.
That's
Definitely.
That's like all the bullshit, all the cool shit is still around, but the bullshit is gone. You know what I mean? Like nobody, like I don't think, besides that fucking kid saying some shit to James or whatever, and then that kid at the other show, there's not been any fights or anything at any of these shows. Like nobody's
like
been
not
like
like
a
there
fucking
was like
asshole.
weird like
I remember
like beef
back in the
and,
day,
like,
people were fucking fighting at shows all the time and shit.
all
like,
the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that I even fought at shows until I was reminded that I fought at shows. It's been like 3 different times where I've gotten into a fight at a show and I just forget about it. I guess it's like older me looks back at the way younger me, like my mindset, and I just cringe so hard, especially when it comes to like not liking bands outside of the hardcore genre, which is so dumb. Or pop punk. I was and am a pop punk girly. I love pop punk.
Hey man,
Always will.
I played The Excitement was like my first band.
Oh yeah, forgot you were in that too.
Yeah, dude, that was a pop punk band. It was that was kind of what got me into knowing everybody is that band.
Yeah, man, pop punk rules.
Wait, James tossed someone at a show? Tossed him like a rag doll?
I don't know if we should.
Oh, let's not.
I don't know if we should get into that, but like this kid was like talking shit or whatever. I don't know. It was
yeah.
There is like a certain level of self-policing that still has to happen, but it shouldn't be based on what genre is being played.
No, like
no, it's
this
not.
kid-
I
it
think
was-
it's
it was
just
like
it's
a
just
thing that-
some weird energy at one of the shows. But I mean, like, I think the point got delivered that like that's not cool.
Yeah,
and, like
don't do
be
that.
like
Don't-
that. You know.
Come
And
to
I,
me
and
in
chat.
I think he straightened up a bit after that too.
Yeah, I'll type
so.
this. Well, chat can say what they want.
Whoever said that, you're cool. Like it doesn't matter.
we
I
just shouldn't be-
want to like.
We shouldn't be talking about it on the video. It's not going to be. This part's not going to be in the YouTube even. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like we don't want that
But
kind
circling
of energy out
back,
there.
yeah, it's certainly not like it used to be. Like
I mean, look at Todd Down. Look at the lineup of Todd Down. Like, where Prize Horses played, Fiddlehead played. Which Fiddlehead makes sense because of the singer. But you had that. Oh, God, I could never pronounce the name of the band. The Sing was Saga Boggy Bog thing.
Yeah.
Whatever
Sugar
they're
Booger
called.
Bog.
Sugar Booger Bug.
There was like multiple genres even at Todd Down. I mean, Furnace. I'm stoked for Furnace Fest, and there's like fucking Dropkick Murphys are playing. Like it's like
It's so cool. It's so cool.
See, Furnace Fest, I think it kind of lost me there. Like, for some reason, I had it in my head that it was like a Christian Metalcore Fest, and I was just like, but
Oof.
like I don't think it is anymore.
No, I was like the lineups. Madball's playing.
Oh shit! Okay.
Madball's on Furnace Fest.
I don't know why I thought that, man. Like I thought it was like
a
fucking like tooth and nail type. Like
what's the one? There was a big fest like that though, right?
Yeah, is it the? I don't know why. I'm just gonna say it's because someone who I had a conversation with earlier at another point about Christian metalcore stuff. That Ichthus, is that one of them?
Yeah,
that sounds right. That sounds right.
Because I remember was that band where the guitar player plays with his fucking thumb? It always bothered me. Reliant K.
Oh, Reliant K.
He plays with his thumb?
Yeah, dude. It
What
always
the fuck?
fucking bothered me. He doesn't use a pick. He just uses his thumb the whole time.
I know they got arrested on tour once
Oh, really?
for lighting off fireworks in a hotel room.
Oh, dude. I've had some hotel room experiences. Like,
Wait, were you part of the, what was I calling it? The Marriott
my
5 or
mugshot
whatever?
was on the news and shit. Dude, it was so fucking funny, man, because, like, after all that shit, like, I got out, like, we all got, like, out of jail or whatever and came home, and I'd have messages on Facebook or MySpace or whatever it was at the time. Like, I saw you on the news. You're really cute. It was literally a video of me in handcuffs getting in a police car.
You were metalcore the fuck out then too.
I was
like,
metalcore. Yeah, dude.
Oh man.
The guitar player of my band was there too. I was psych at the time.
Who was it?
Nate Brown.
Yeah. Yep. He was there. Shit, man. Well, dude, we're past like
You're past statute of limitation. You already got it.
Yeah,
you already had.
yeah.
You guys already went to court for it. Like,
we're all done. Nate freaking pooped,
don't incriminate anybody
pooped in the safe, I think.
Yeah, he did.
We tried to flush for some reason a beer can down the toilet. And, dude, it all started because we were smoking cigarettes in there and we weren't allowed to. We start ashing on the floor. And then we kept trying to one-up each other. Somebody hit the TV. And then somebody busted some shit up. And I don't think this was us. To this day, I don't think this was us. But somebody fucked the hot tub up. And that was the big thing. Like, they did something to where the fucking water in the hot tub was just overflowing and going everywhere or something. But
what was the name of the hotel again? It was like
the Wingate.
Yeah, I kept calling you guys like the Wingate 5 or the Wingate 7. I kept calling you guys that on the internet. I think I made a MySpace group called Free the Wingate 7 or something. So stupid.
Dude, it was literally the dumbest shit I've ever been in trouble for. And the fucked up thing is, man, well, not really. My friend's mom, she got me out of jail. Like, she came and paid my bond and got me out. She didn't have to do all that. But I got tricked, dude. They were like, well, they just want to talk to you and ask you some questions. And I'm like, fuck, okay. So we go there and immediately they fucking handcuff me to a bench. And I'm like, oh, okay. They fucking tricked me, man. And like, they were going to find me anyway. You know, they could have killed my job or whatever. But like, I was not trying to do all that, dude. Like, that ruined my day.
I just remember because I was on my grown-up shit. I was working in the coal mines at the time, and I remember seeing that the next morning, and when I got off work and being like, "Those motherfuckers!" It's not like you guys were on tour or everything. You were in.
We literally played a show in Charleston. We lived in Huntington, played a show in Charleston, and for some reason got a hotel room. And shit, like, we just like invited people over and it turned into like a party or whatever, and then it got out of hand, I guess, and like we were doing Motley Crue shit without Motley Crue money. Like,
I don't know if Motley Crue was shitting in safes, but yeah, you kind of were.
You one up them on that one.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about. I didn't realize you were part of that, but now that I think about it, you definitely were. I just know Nate was. I just remember Nate because Nate played guitar in Psych.
Yeah, Nate, Shane Barnes. Who else was there?
Was Nick? No,
Nick wasn't there. Nick, he might have already moved it.
Ian might have been there.
Ian was there, and I remember he was underage, so they couldn't show his face in like the articles and stuff. So like him and Matt Harper, I think was somebody else was underage. I know Ian was underage. Somebody else was too. So like
if Matt Harper was there, he was underage. So
okay, so him and they blurred out like they put a picture of all of us on the news. And they blurred out their faces because like they weren't old enough to be there or whatever, which could have got us in even more trouble. Really,
I want to see if I can find those old posts because I was like calling.
Dude, I tried to, man. I tried to look it up just to find the picture of us because like, oh, they were saying we were calling ourselves the piss money millionaires because we had all this fake money. And pissed all over it, and we're sticking it to the walls and shit.
Piss money millionaires is crazy.
Good times, man.
Piss money millionaires.
That's gonna be the new rap side project.
That's crazy. Oh man, piss money millionaires. You get a tattoo, PMM. Oh
yeah,
man,
that was a rough point in my life, man. That was, dude. I was like 20 something, living in my like not even my own parents' basement. I was living in my friend's mom's basement, and he wasn't even there half the time. I was like the biggest fucking loser, dude. Like that shit was like that was a rough point in my life, man. Another reason I'm glad I got the fuck out of like away from all that, man. But
yeah,
not the people, not the people. I still love all those guys. Like I'm so cool with all those dudes, but like just the shit I was doing and the
for sure, man.
Dumb.
I'm like, I've recently like so when I got clean, I cut everyone out and kind of like I don't know. I kind of retreated into myself, and you probably hadn't even seen me around really. Maybe you more than others, because I was running to you. Like I would see you at like fucking Sheets, like
Sheets.
It was a little, it was like a little different, but like all like the scene people and everything. I just was not talking to any because like, and maybe it was fine, but I think I did it for too long, and I kind of like lost it a bit. So like coming back and like reaching out to people these last like year or two has been super awesome. And it seems like so many people are doing so well that I'm like, man, why did I stay away for so long? Why did I like avoid people?
Dude, it's good to see you. Like, it's good to see you like back at it, man. Like, it's like, cause yeah, a lot of people, man, just like fucking just like when I quit drinking, dude, I quit hanging out with everybody for a while too, man. Just cause like that's all I fucking did. You know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Come over to your house and you know what I mean? Like that's all I had in common with a lot of people was getting drunk, besides like these guys and like a few others. But like I did the same thing, not necessarily on purpose, but just because I knew I needed to fucking stay away from the shit, you know? Just
you guys probably actually see me in person kind of soon. I'm like 90% sure I'm flying down for Death Before Dishonor.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh,
dude.
Cool, man. Yeah, that'd be rad.
Yeah, I plan on being there. I think I'm gonna try to set up a way for you guys to live stream shows.
Oh, that'd be so sick, man!
Try to make a HMC Twitch channel.
Hell yeah!
Let's do it. That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
really cool.
I think it'd be really good. Another way to raise money. People can donate there. Oh, that being said, chat, just a reminder, since HMC was brought up, again, all my donation links are turned off. So when you donate to this link, it goes straight to HMC. We've raised, so far on this stream, $1,515, which is...
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's so cool, man. That's really cool.
You know what's crazy? When I started that stream, my goal for the 24-hour stream was $500.
That was like a couple $100, right? Dude, that's awesome, man.
Wow. I raised $500. Awesome. We hit 500 38 minutes into the stream. So I was like,
Dude,
I
that
fucked
rules.
up. I didn't fuck up, but I fucked up.
People
Because
were
like
waiting, dude.
all my goals were like done at the beginning. So like throughout the day, I'm just having to do all the fucked up shit as soon as I get it. So like I'm like shocking myself over and over and like eating peppers.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the gross milkshake or not, but that was.
I didn't.
I did see the gross milkshake, man. You're
looked-
a real one for drinking that. I could.
Yeah,
I think I'd rather shock myself than do that.
Yeah,
Well, he was doing all of it.
Yeah.
I was doing all of it. I still have the ingredients for the gross milkshake in front of me right now. It's on a notepad. It's wasabi, pickles, soy sauce, peanut butter, tinned fish, Pop Rocks, which we didn't have. We couldn't find Pop Rocks, so we got a chocolate bar that had Pop Rocks in it.
Oh,
It had garlic, chives, orange juice, and it was very difficult to drink. Like it would turn your stomach as soon as. I still have this bottle of Malort. I don't know if you've ever had this before.
No.
It tastes like it's a liquor. It tastes like someone took a brand new tire and chopped it up and let it steep in water for like a year. It's just so bitter that it hurts. Like as soon as it touches your tongue, it just hurts.
I'm good.
Oh, it's like they exist to be bad. Like it's part of their marketing.
Yeah.
Like this is a good gift for your enemies. Like Jepson's Malort.
Oh my
like look at
gosh.
Malort videos. It's crazy. Yeah, indescribable.
It's not a bad idea. For like,
It's a great idea.
yeah, just like make something fucking super gross and be like, hey, give this to someone.
Give it to like your most
someone you
hated
don't
coworker. Like,
yeah.
hey man, like
Here's a bottle of Malort.
appreciate all the hard work.
It's a good
yeah.
way thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
There, man. Like
Yeah, it was disgusting. I don't remember what else happened on that stream. There's a lot of. I gotta get tattooed. I don't know if Ferret King is still in chat, but we still need to chat. Find out exactly what I need to get, but that's crazy in itself. Getting tattooed. I think I'm gonna run it
dude,
back.
remember my tattoo?
I remember your tattoo. Which one do you have?
You remember my tramp stamp?
Oh, man, I think I do, but let's go ahead and. I don't remember that. Crazy bitch. Who tattooed that on you?
Fucking Mickle, remember him?
I talked to Mickle
Michael
daily.
Atkins. Yeah. He got like this like shitty tattoo machine or whatever off Amazon. And we were all just like drinking one night, and I was the guy back then that would just do stupid ass shit, and like he was like, yo, let me tattoo a tramp stamp on you, and I was like, well, what are you gonna put? And or whatever, and we decided to do that. I've got so many dumbass tattoos like that, just like, yeah, man, do it, fuck it. Yeah. Now I'm like struggling to find someone that can cover that up with anything, because like everyone I've went to, they're like, that's really big. I mean, like you're gonna have to get like a whole back piece to be able to, to cover that up. And I'm like, oh, can't we just like, no.
Dude, that's quite the tattoo. I let Jordan Laurie, you know Jordan Laurie?
Yeah.
I let him tattoo Wang Dang on my leg. Huh? I think all those dudes tattooed that on each other. Wang Dang?
Wang Dang.
Wang Dang. I don't know what the purpose of it was, but I think a lot of people have it. Another thing that's funny, Mike Young, I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I tattooed him off of a bet of NBA 2K12. The winner got to tattoo the score on the loser. And I beat him like 69 to 40 something. I purposely stopped at 69 points. I quit scoring. I was like, no,
Nice.
I want to tattoo 69 on it because I would have beat him way worse. There's a lot of trash talking that went on before we finally played each other. And this is like 2012, so I was letting him. Might even been 2010. Between 2010 and 2012, he was a Celtics fan who were the best team on the game, and I was a Sixers fan who was one of the worst teams in the game. I still just destroyed him. So ask him about that. I'm sure he still has it. Yeah, I got that's the one of the few tattoos that I've done.
I did.
Nick has a bloody tampon tattoo in addition to two words I
Nice.
can't mention on here. I have a pretty wild one. I have like a rat tattooed on me. She has she's like floppy titties, like her legs are spread open, and like luckily it looks so bad you can't tell what it is. Like one of those. I'm like, thank God. I have the Gucci Mane ice cream cone tattooed on me.
That's sick.
That's actually done very well, so it looks really good. It's like a traditional tattoo.
Well, that's good then, man. Because I mean, even if you have something goofy, if it's like well done, then fuck it. Yeah. But I have like the shittiest tattoo done by someone that doesn't tattoo. You know what I mean? It just looks. It's rough, man. Like it's embarrassing to go to like I gotta like wear a shirt when I get in the pool. You know, just so because like there's like kids around and stuff.
Yeah, I guess you do. You'd probably be fun in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I've been trying to get that covered up, but I think the only tattoo I've ever like done, me, Jemison, Brad Kincaid, I forget who else is there. We all tattooed a die on each other. Simple enough, you think. But it's not, man. It like tattooing's hard. Like, like Jim was like trying to teach us like the whole triangle technique or whatever. Like you stretch the skin into like a triangle, but like it's not easy, man. Like even like drawing like regular shapes to make like a straight line with that thing fucking vibrating the whole time. Like it's rough, man. Some respect to tattoo guys.
No doubt.
Girls,
no doubt.
Yeah. Dude, you're talking about Mickle. Mickle, we used to, when I lived in Huntington, I don't know if you ever went to my house or not. We did throw some house parties there. I lived with Carlton Apgar. We lived over there behind DP Dough on 3rd.
I don't know. I may have stopped by a few times, but I don't. If you tell me something, I might remember it.
Well, like even though this wasn't even a party thing, really, but this would have been one of the times you were more likely to come over. I'd imagine. Me and Mickle loved porch drinking, and Huntington's cold in the winter, so we started building fires on my porch. We would drink in the wintertime with a fire on the porch.
It wasn't like that basement apartment that Carlton lived in, was it?
No, that was the one after that one. That was like under his dad's.
Yeah, like it was underground. Real weird. I remember I went over there a few times and shit, but yeah, dude, me and Mickle used to drink in his garage, and like dude, we drank so much that we'd keep all the cans and turn them in to go get another case of beer. Like it was fucking stupid how much we drank. Like we'd fill his whole garage up with like bags and bags and bags of empty beer cans. And like I think Mickle quit drinking too, which is like cool as hell too. Last time I talked to him, he had, but who knows? I haven't seen him in fucking forever either, dude. Like he actually came to Ripley to hang out with me like a few years ago. I was going through some rough shit, and he came up and hung out a little bit. But I've lost touch with a lot of people, and it sucks, man. Like that I used to talk to like literally every day, and it's like nobody's fault. Like you know what I mean? Like I could reach out to, but just we're all grown ups now, man.
I'll talk to him. Like I said, I talk to him almost every day. So
yeah. He's a good dude. He's who I was telling you earlier that I lived in his mom's basement.
Oh, okay.
like me and Mickle were like this at one point, man, and like nothing happened. We we didn't. We're still. Yeah.
The other name
cool.
you mentioned earlier, Brad Kincaid.
Yeah.
That dude. So this I don't know. You probably never heard this story about how I left Huntington. No, I just randomly moved away one day.
Was it because of Brad Kincaid?
No, Brad Kincaid is a funny part of it because, so it was Halloween. It was the year that there was a huge backyard show, like handguns played, like a lot of pop punk bands. I think Downpour might have even played.
Dude, if it was a Halloween show, was it Patrick Stanley's backyard?
Yes, Patrick Stanley's backyard.
We played that. I was the ultimate warrior, dude. I had nothing on but
remember.
like
You
fucking
were.
underwear. Yeah.
So I was there. Let's start the story off right. And I don't condone drug use. Okay, we'll start there. Even this. So I did like 3 hits of acid for that show. And I remember I didn't have a Halloween costume, and someone had put a rose behind my ear. When people asked me what I was dressed up as, I was like, I'm just fuck. That's all I would do. Anyways, like tripping balls. Before I left, Brad Kincaid was like, hey man, do you care if I use your blanket? Is it at our apartment? I was like, yeah, dude, it's fine. And so anyways, I leave, go party, whatever. While I'm tripping, it wasn't a bad trip or anything. I wasn't like freaking out or anything, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna move back home. And I called my best friend. He came and picked me up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I just threw all my stuff in his car and I left. Brad messaged me like a week later. He's like, hey man, you never came and got your blanket. He's like, where are you? And I was like, oh yeah, I moved. And like every now and then, whenever I talk to him, like I go like years without talking to him. I'm like, yeah, dude. He's like, dude, you need that blanket back? Like,
dude, I have so many fucking stories with Brad Kincaid, man. Like that fucker. Like, I loved him. Like he was like he was like a brother to me, man. But like he was the goofiest motherfucker. Like I don't like, dude. He would when we lived with Pip, we lived in that big party house or whatever.
Oh, dude, I went there.
Brad,
I was there too,
what?
and Puck tried to wrestle me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about it. Puck tried to wrestle me there.
Yeah, dude. Brad lived in the living room there. Like that was his like bedroom or whatever. Cause like I had one room, Nate Luton had a room upstairs, Nathan Workman had one downstairs, and of course Pip had his room. And so Brad just put a twin size mattress in the living room and would get mad at everybody because he wanted to jack off. And would like get mad that people were like in there. Like, you guys get the fuck out, man.
I remember one time, like a bunch of us got into this big brawl outside of a bar, and then like at the end of it, one of the dudes is just like kind of like knocked on the ground, and Brad runs and kicks him in the head.
That's Brad, dude. That's some shit that he would do.
And we're like walking away. We're like, that was fucking crazy. Brad was like, yeah, I helped.
Dude, that happened. I forgot who it was. Do you remember Marcus? Big Marcus.
Caudill?
Yeah.
I picked him up from the airport when he got out of the army.
Okay, so he was over. It was one of those big parties, and he was, I forget who it was, but they got in like an actual fight. It was another big dude. I want to say it was Nathan Workman. But like, it was like Marcus's big ass and like some other dude. They're like fucking fighting. And then Brad runs over and hits the dude like this, and then takes off running. Like he had to get his little cheap shot in, and like ran off. That's the kind of shit he would do, man. It was funny though.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fucking Brad. He has similar kind of setup. Like he didn't live with us, but he kind of did. My room setup was I had like a double mattress on the floor, but I also had a couch. And then like Brad just started staying over pretty much every night, and eventually I started noticing like we both just had piles of clothes, like clean. We would do our clothes and just throw it on the floor. So we both just had. Wait, Brad has a pile too now, I guess. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care about anything back then.
Yeah, none of us did, man.
Yeah, I was like, Brad's cool. That was fun times.
Yeah, dude. Like I lived so many like. I did a lot of couch hopping in Huntington, man. Like just like stupid shit, man. You know, just stay in one place for a while until like I felt like I wore out my welcome, and then I go stay somewhere else. With fucking Brad did the same thing too. Me and Nate Luton, we'd go from shitty apartment to shitty apartment to shitty apartment, and like I was a piece of shit at the time and like wasn't helping like pay rent, so we'd get like kicked out and stuff. And looking back, it was my fault that a lot
Yeah.
of the shit happened to us. But man, that's just how it is. I guess it sucks, but yeah, live
Luckily,
and learn.
I had a large network of punk houses I could stay at. So like, I remember I made like a makeshift bed out of empty pizza boxes at Brendan Fish's and Tyler Kirk's house. They'd let me sleep on my pizza boxes there. I would stay at the pool party house with like TJ Raines and like Brandon Mitchell and all those dudes. They'd let me crash stay on their couch.
Yeah,
Which is
I
crazy
stayed at
because I had an apartment the whole time I lived there. I didn't need to do any of that.
well, the thing, like a lot of the time I did too, but my apartment was in Barbersville, and
Yeah.
it's like I would just drive to Huntington and get fucked up, and obviously, you know, I didn't want to drive all the way back to Barbersville, so I'd end up like just staying with people for a weeks at a time or whatever, just like different people down in Huntington. Only time I'd go home is like to grab clothes and shit, and then I'd come back, and then ended up just like what sucked about this whole thing is like I ended up just like abandoning that place altogether. Like I never went back. And like all my shit was in there. So like the landlord obviously was like got rid of it, you know? Like you
Yeah.
can't just leave your shit somewhere and not pay rent and not come back. So that
That was
I lost fucking everything.
when I recently moved to Orlando. Oh, I'm about to pull him back in. Let's see what happened. Go here. We good?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I don't, I
I
don't
they
don't know
know.
sent
what
us
that
to the
was.
AFK channel.
I wonder why. That's weird.
It just says we were like inactive for too long.
Yeah, but you're
I didn't.
totally
I
not. You
needed
have
need
a
to wiggle
video
my
up.
mouse after a while or something. Yeah, I don't know. That's super weird.
That was wild.
Dude, like that's like what happened whenever he was shocking himself, dude. It was just like boom, he was gone. I was like, oh fuck.
um, Whenever I recently moved to Orlando, like less than a year ago, I was so broke, and I just left all my stuff there. Lost most of my clothes. Like I didn't have enough to get a U-Haul, so I had to
Yeah.
throw everything that could fit in my car. And
Luckily I had most of my clothes because I'd stay with Taylor, my daughter's mom. I'd stay with her a lot of the time, so like my clothes and shit were already at her house. But like I had all kinds of shit, like shit from my childhood, and like you know what I mean, just like
yeah,
Oh man.
sentimental shit that you can't
Yeah.
get back or whatever. But that was part of me being a drunk piece of shit. It's just like,
Yeah.
what it is, what it is, man.
I just wasn't making enough money in West Virginia. It was a struggle for a minute. Now, pretty decent. Like life's been pretty good, but came
Oh yeah,
through,
man.
Yeah,
came out of it. But
yeah,
yeah, I
it was,
lost
man.
everything, man. Kind of sucks, but starting over. We're
Yeah,
good
it
now,
does.
though.
It's
I feel like I got everything I need now.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
that's good. That's awesome. So yeah, moving to Ripley, like I said, man, it was like it sucks because there's literally nothing here at all. But
Yeah,
I've made like actually doing shit with my life now, you know,
yeah.
rather than just like partying it up every day and acting like a fucking idiot. So
Here's the place
it's
about a
a
place like Ripley is it's fine. Like, there's not a lot to do. Like, but you can. It's close enough to where you can drive to a few
yeah.
places, and like as long as you have a like. But when you're like a young like punk kid, you don't have a car.
Yeah.
Ripley is terrible.
Yeah.
Ripley's got the yacht club.
Oh man, that place. That place sucks. But
Yeah, yeah,
but yeah, dude, that was a lot of it too back then. Is like I didn't have like a car or anything for a while. Like, dude, my first car. Do you know Justin Jackson?
yeah.
Like, so he had like this old like Pontiac Sunfire,
I
and
remember it.
like he what happened was like he ended up like getting a brand new car or whatever, new to him, and he was like, dude, I don't know what's wrong with this fucking Sunfire, but if you like give me what I just paid for the tires. You can have it because he just put like brand new tires on it. So I gave him like $200 or some shit, and he gave me a whole ass car. And then yeah, and then I took it to get it fixed, and it like cost me like another maybe $200 to get fixed.
Nice.
And then I was like, fuck yeah, dude. So yeah, Justin Jackson like basically gave me my first car, which is fucking
That's
sweet.
These days, it's more like Justin's jacked son.
Dude, he's fucking huge now.
He's
That's
like a little
crazy.
skinny,
'Cause
dude.
Yeah, he used to be
jacked.
fucking scrawny. Like he's huge now. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild. He
It's
almost
crazy.
looks like his head's too small for his body because he's so big. Like he looks like a tool. He looked like an action figure.
Yeah, it's wild to see him. I haven't seen him in person forever, but I see him on like social media shit. But I'm probably gonna end it here because it's
Yeah,
been
man.
Sure, man.
3 hours. There's something I want to talk to you guys about off stream, so I'm gonna raid out real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. For,
Everyone, go follow Ghost Home on Instagram. Listen to him on Spotify. I'll be posting links as soon as I get them. New music coming out. That's exciting. Got Calcified Fest coming up. Where's that at?
Wheeling, West Virginia.
Up in Wheeling. Another spooky area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another spooky place. Go see Ghost Home. Go to it. And if you're not going to go to that show, go to a show. That's how this shit's going to work. We can raise all the money we want, but if people aren't going to shows, then what's it all for? It's for nothing.
Exactly.
And people are showing up, so there's the link to the Instagram. You can find links to everything else from there, I'm sure. Actually, that's not a link to your Instagram, it's a link to your story. You do that. They have a link to everything else there to listen to them. Instagram your main like promotional.
Yeah.
Instagram is where hardcore lives on the internet. I feel like
Yeah.
It really does.
like not even really that much Twitter even. Like there's some, but it's mostly Instagram.
Dude, I check Twitter like once a month maybe because it's always just like people I don't even know talking about shit I don't care about.
It's I was a big Twitter user. It's gotten so much worse. Once Musk took over and then fired a bunch of people, like my Twitter got hacked.
Shit.
And it took me like almost a month to get it back.
Wow. Yeah, Twitter's something else, man.
Because they don't have anyone running it. All right, chat. I'll be live again tomorrow. No interviews tomorrow. The next interview. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna show them the flyer real quick for the next interview. We're interviewing Nearly Mine.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, sick.
Those are our dudes.
Yeah, hardcore band. The recordings remind me so much of Title Fight that when I hear Nearly Mine, I'm like, how is this band's gonna be, has the potential to be like mainstream
They're good,
popular,
man. They're
like turnstile
real
popular.
good. Yeah.
I was telling Casey that same thing on the way home from a show the other night. I was like, dude, those guys like they do that style so well that so many people have tried to do, but it's not good.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But they do it, and it rules.
Yeah, and they've got the energy, man. Like they're getting after it.
There's the flyer. Saturday, next Saturday, 8 p.m.
Nice.
Excited to have them on, dude. They're so good. Like for that style, you just